something going on. So we missed all of last week's episode on the streaming part. You want to go back and check it out. Make sure you hit that YouTube Loyal Legacy page. Tap in with us. But now that we're back, we'll let Steve get this going. But how you guys fucking liking this heat?
Bro, so I moved to Texas for 4 or 5 months. And that shit, bro, that shit was heavy. Because it's not just a heat, it's a cloud.
We're fucking hot. What have you been doing, fool?
So unprofessional.
I know.
So unprofessional. Alright. But yeah, I was out there for 4 or 5 months, bro. It's like a blanket of heat. It's way different. You step out and you're instantly sweating. It's not just, out here you take like 20, 30 steps, you might get a little drip, Out there, as soon as you got out the car, boom.
I'm slim thick, bro. Count that in thirds. I'm fucking 10 steps.
You thick, I'm slim thick.
No. Yeah, you're right. Hey, I'll be there.
You heavyweight. I'm lightweight. I'm lightweight.
I was saying that shit so annoying. I don't even have TikTok and we fucking do all the same shit.
Yeah, I got some ideas for TikTok, so it's gonna pop off soon. I'm just, don't fucking tell me I don't want to blow up on TikTok. So if you guys got TikTok, go follow me, fucking.
Shout out TikTok, Mas Puto at TikTok. Disrespecting TikTok.
I think it's fucking, hey, that's what old people do. I think it's fucking, hey, Buggless 530. Yeah, follow me on TikTok, bro. Buggless 530.
VW Bug. Look him up.
I'm fucking.
Big body.
But anyway, sorry guys for the late start. Damn. Later than we ever started. But
late start.
Technical difficulty. Our other co-host is grounded this week. So,
Yeah, he's in trouble. Shout out Jose.
He got pop out. He didn't want to come over here with tears in his eyes.
Veronica, he sincerely apologizes. Please let him out for next week. But kick off the show still. To my right.
that's all our shit.
And it's me, it's the BUGG. We got Jesus back in the building, first time in a long time. Turning water into wine.
Love and blessed.
Smack Daddy Rob, back in here. Hey, you're fucking inching your way up there, guest of the year.
I'm telling you.
I see
They
fucking
fucking with you.
Chevron's fucking falling off.
Shit. You falling off like gas prices. I'm telling you right now.
No, we're gonna have we'll have that shit going on later in the year. We'll start making out brackets. Jesus, you've been a member here for a few fucking times now. Your name's got to go on the list.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, man.
Oh!
72 weeks.
Not the joke on those. Like a 40 week, 40 episode.
He came back fucking a few times. You was here last time we were here. Came back to Jose's.
Yeah,
No disrespect.
I don't know about no call, no show. But
Did you give it a 4-hour notice?
Come on, at least 4 to 2 weeks notice.
He might like an hour before. Hey, the podcast is an hour. Oh, okay.
I'll leave work at like 3.
No.
Okay, what's gonna come? No, see what's up.
Yeah,
Shit,
I'm coming.
I'll randomly run into him or randomly think about it. Be like, hey, man, I'm trying to. Who you got a guess? You know what I mean? I was booked up for a minute and cut me out, so I'm trying to,
No, we had guest booked this week. Jose had to work. I think Juan might still be in Puerto Rico. I don't know. Jack, of course, never fucking answered back. But we got fucking. Next week we got Jose for sure. He said he's tapped in. Joaquin, who knows? And I'll see you on. We'll slide through too. Hey, I'm getting a lot of feedback with this dodgeball. We gotta get this shit set up.
I'm wait with it.
So, in case you guys don't know, we're gonna do the inaugural Loyal Legacy dodgeball or kickball, my bad.
I was gonna say, kickball would be fun, but dodgeball too.
Kickball tournament. So I'm gonna have to get on there and fucking start talking to Parks and Recs or whoever, see where we can fucking get ourselves a field and they're not fucking booked up.
What you mean? We can just pick a certain day and go to Rotary. Rotary Park is always open. It's a softball field. It's over there off Sack Hill, downtown Foxville. right? So you know where City Park is?
Oh, yeah.
City Park?
Yeah.
You go right up the way past the little homeschool spot, it's off to the right.
Yeah, my dad used to right there.
They're always open. I mean, they're like, it's not baseball season right now.
Baseball and softball.
Well, not for fucking little ass kids.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
So it shows you what I pay attention to. Anyway, I was just over there a couple weeks ago, and it was nobody was out there, and fucking it was all.
So that's what the other thing I'm trying to figure out. So, all right. So say we got
You
fucking.
might have to do it late weekday, like late night weekday, like around like 6. If you do it around 6 on like any weekday, there's not gonna be any softball, none of that. So it's like you just, all right, I went on a Tuesday, and it was just.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe we do it like a Sunday. Because baseball games are usually all Saturday.
Right.
So I was thinking, like, what if we do it fucking? But we'll get into more details about it.
Because we don't have to go through. We're not creating a fucking team that's gonna be like on league. We're just gonna do the game, so you don't have to get any kind of permission from
Well,
nobody.
no, we just want to make sure that we're there. They don't already have.
Yeah,
the
we all
fucking
show
field.
up and they have a fucking baseball going on.
Yeah, well, worst case, we can go to Union Line football field or Ponderosa football field on a certain day and just set up bases.
Hacienda's pretty cool.
No, it's gotta be baseball field.
I'm just saying.
And it's gotta
What
be.
do you think about
big
Hacienda?
game.
Look, I'm just talking about liability.
Yeah.
They got 2 good fields right there too. Then you can
Oh,
go black
you
sheep
talking
up there.
about Rasmussen?
Is that, yeah,
Oh, that little park right there?
Yeah,
that's an old school park.
There.
They got
That'd be like-
the diamond and everything.
Yeah,
That'd be like a 90s video.
Yeah,
90s family
Green
video.
Valley has 2, Pleasant Grove has 2. I think schools would probably be a better chance of it being empty.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of times they use those.
Not junior high schools though. It's gotta be like.
Yeah, it's like Rasmussen, that place is always soccer.
It's gotta be like at a high school, bro. Because high school's right now. It's summer. So nobody's in high school. They're doing all regular schools. They don't have baseball fields in high school? You're fucking ridiculous.
What do you think they play high school baseball?
It just goes right up there. You do mine.
Where is it?
El Dorado. The El Dorado has one up by their football field on the other side of the fence at the end of the 100-yard line. There's one at Union Line.
Look, he was like, wait.
He caught the thought as I was in the big conversation. Like, no, he's right. Hold on, let me tell him he's right.
So right now, I think we've got fucking. So we've got a hell of people saying they're in. So
Yeah, I got like 50 at least.
yeah. So
You just have to set up the date and time and put it up.
I'll put them in out.
Because I'll throw it out there on my Facebook and
Yeah.
Instagram.
so that's it. So we'll
I
have.
know people will pull that.
We're still trying to figure out. We're gonna do teams of 8 or teams of 9, and then so then everybody will have their team set up before it comes out.
So how many, so we got 3 on the bases, 4 on the bases plus home plate. So it's 4 on the bases and then we got what, 2, 3 outfielders?
So they were saying they don't want a catcher, so they want
I want a catcher, so that's 3 bases.
4 in the
So
infield,
it's 7.
not including a pitcher.
We need 7 people.
And then 3 in the
8
outfield.
tops. 7 people, 8 tops.
So it'll be a teams of 8.
And one would be a red shirt
Either
or.
7 or 8, but the way I see it is you don't really need a catcher.
No. Well, you don't, but you would have more fun with the catcher because then you could throw it on home base if
Yeah,
somebody's,
it
you know,
would be
trying
better
to
with
blitz
the
it.
catcher for sure.
Because if there's no catcher, then you can steal third anytime and get a fucking home
You
run.
don't throw it, you hit the person.
Yeah.
You can't.
So this is their thing. Is
Well, we can leave it up to them though. You can throw it. We can leave it up to people though. Like if you want to throw it at them, or you can throw it to the catcher. Throw it to the catcher. We say most people that we know don't play professional fucking football, so they're trying to hit
Yeah, but
somebody.
by the time that happens, what's the pitcher doing? The pitcher ain't doing shit. The pitcher
Yeah.
goes to home plate.
Oh, that's a good point.
And because the way I see it is if we have 7-person teams, that gives a whole other team.
Yeah.
You know,
And how many teams you want to
take
do?
away
Just
one
one and
player?
one, or are you trying to have a tournament style? Because if you got 50 people,
yeah. Well,
it's gonna have to be a
we're not
tournament.
gonna worry about fucking.
It's 20
having
elimination.
Also, it'll be everybody has an extra person or fucking
I'm
whatever.
gonna check that out.
It's gonna be, do you want to bring somebody and be like, all right, so we're not gonna play them. They want to chill, whatever. Then that's their team. They figured that out.
Yeah.
Now, the next part of business that we got to worry about, our cohort here, is it gonna be allowed to play?
Uh-huh.
It might be grounded.
If he does, he's throwing up, sure.
He might. If he runs hard enough off that first kick, the first base.
So we need, okay, so if that's how it's gonna be, then we need to really think about who's gonna be on our team, because we have to represent our legacy.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, me, you, Jose. Jose's maybe. Prospect, if he can. Hey, shout out Prospect, congratulations. Won't say too much anything, but you just know, hey, we can say
Shout
it.
out to the,
Congratulations. I don't know what's going on, but congratulations, like.
Okay, let me read this to you guys. It's the official World Kickball Association rules. So we would just, the official, curious. 10 fielders,
Too much.
7 innings,
That's not bad though. It's an even number.
2 base coaches. Bouncies are allowed, but it must bounce at least twice before home plate. Oh, so like when you're pitching it.
Slow baby bounces.
Strike zone is 1 foot on all sides of the home plate. You can throw a runner out, but no headshots. One base,
Okay.
one base on an overthrow. I don't really get that. Forced outs and no ghostman.
You better duck.
So if you throw it mid,
Yeah.
you can only advance 1 base, which I
Yeah.
think.
Really?
No, yeah, fuck that.
Is that what he
You
said?
run free. If you throw it a miss, you can do whatever the fuck you
What
want.
base
to.
on an
You
And
get
that,
it.
and that goes back to what you said. You're taking the chance.
Yeah, and missing.
Because you want to hit the person.
Right.
We're
Well, that's what we
man,
just-
we want to.
so we just need to
I
take
just
that.
want to get him out, get it to the base, bam.
Take that and write your rules based off of that, and then
So-
I think 10 is good fit because then you have three people that are backups and somebody because we ain't in shape. Let's be honest with ourselves, we ain't really in shape.
I'm in
So,
some kind of
but
shape.
but keep well. If you hit a base wrong, if you go to turn that corner and hit that base wrong, your ankle's done. I promise you.
You're probably done with
Man,
that.
but I'm just thinking of all different kinds of situations. I mean, so 10 people is cool. If you really got 50 people, that's 5 teams.
So this brings up the next point of, all right, so you could throw the ball. So if we're gonna do that,
This is gonna be an all day thing.
it's gonna be,
So we need to burn pop-ups, we need to barbecue.
yeah, so we plan on, so let's get this part out and then we'll circle back to how the plan's looking. So
Or we do a pot, we bet on this.
I feel like, no. So I feel like if we do this, it's gotta be like minimal
I'm
drinking,
gonna say this.
Minimal drinking?
minimal. 'Cause it's
You
gonna be
gotta
hot.
tell Chanel that. Because to me, I'm cool, I'm just gonna sit. That's all I
Well,
do.
no, so the only problem is, so you're gonna be playing against some people that, okay, so I don't know everybody you know is gonna come, same with you, like everything.
Right.
If you throw the ball and accidentally hit somebody in the head, and someone's drinking a little too much,
Well,
the family fun part of it's over because now we
There's
got.
gates behind, usually baseball fields, there's gates, behind places, so that's not gonna happen unless you're at Lions Park.
No, I'm talking about, okay, so if you're running the base and somebody that I know is the one that threw it and it accidentally hit you in the head, one too many and now we got an issue that the family fun part's gone. Because it's gonna be a family event, so there's gonna be kids there, there's gonna be everything.
Right.
So,
To those people, you better tell them before we start to learn how to bet. Because if they hit you, they hit you. If you want the problem, cool, because that's just regular shit.
Well, yeah,
You know
that's
I mean?
what I'm
Like,
saying, like-
One too many drinks, like I was just saying. you
yeah,
know,
so I mean,
right? But
we
I
just
also like
take it easy, dude, we're gonna go out there, everybody's gonna have
No,
fun.
like if I get clocked in the head drunk, it's way funnier and better than if I was sober.
Yeah.
If I was sober, it hurts. When I'm drunk, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but think about it, like, so if somebody did that and you didn't know, but you know, got the feelings a certain way, then, so I'm just saying, like, just remember it's gonna be family friendly, fun, there's, we're gonna have kids out there, but as far as the wagering, betting, like, yeah, we could do all that side stuff with it,
Well, it
but,
could be like a charity or like, you know what I mean?
so that's what we're gonna do, so we're gonna do donations out there, we're gonna try to get a barbecue pit out there,
Right.
nothing special, just some hot dogs, fucking chips, And I was thinking at the end of it, everybody, if you want to donate, go ahead, donate. At the end of it, we'll go fucking take it down to whatever charity we decide to. Whether it's something local here for El Dorado County, food bank, the fucking school supplies, the fucking whatever, just something that is going to give back to our community in some type of way that everybody here is familiar with.
Right.
And so, I mean, I think that's a good idea. If you guys feel different, we can figure out something else.
Okay.
But
Are you guys gonna vlog it?
yeah, we'll
Try to
probably
record, like, get some.
yeah
stuff
we'll
on
have
the-
somebody recording fucking little snippets of each game, and we'll try to put it all together. Because I mean,
Make a little montage.
We gotta think about times that this is gonna go down though.
so I'm thinking there's gonna be at least.
Because I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
It makes me happy. That kind of shit sounds fun to me.
So you figure we'll have
Yeah.
at least 6 teams. So I'm thinking that if we do like maybe 5 innings per game, 6 teams, we'll fucking boom boom. You match up two.
You just turn this out.
Yeah,
You know, boom, boom, goes against each other, and whoever wins out of those two places. Yeah, that's it.
yeah,
That's
that's
no
it.
comebacks, nobody.
It's brackets, and obviously we'll get a first round bye because it's our tournament.
Whoa. If you need kids, you need kids. It don't matter if you started the tournament or not.
So,
I'm saying we got 6 teams. If we, oh yeah, no, you're right.
It's gonna be an all-day thing, though. You know, it's gonna be an all-day
yeah, I
thing.
said we start at 8.
Fuck yeah. No, we start at 8. We get there at 8 to start setting up. Then you start at 9. You got an hour to set
Or
up.
something like that, but, and then also too, if 2 teams are there, you know what I mean?
Just knock 'em out right away.
You just start. You just start. You just start, like, if
There's 6 teams, you might as well, because these games are going to take at least an hour. You know what I mean? So that's a good time.
Dude, I'm fucking pumped for this. So we'll get an event going. We're gonna send it out to everybody. If you want to play, show up with your team. Let us know. All right, hey, I got fucking this many people.
Like legit, like professional kickballs. Does that be
Yeah, just fucking.
Yeah, I got a red ball. I guess a regular.
And that's it. So I'm thinking that once we get the flyer out, just tap in and say, hey, so I got a team. I got this many people. If you need somebody. You know, there's people that are saying, hey, I'm down, and they don't necessarily have hell people. So,
just to be extra.
So it'll be fucking.
Can you like team colors and stuff?
Yeah, they have like
Yeah,
a whole
you can.
set. They have a whole set on Amazon. It's like different colors. You know what I mean? So it'd be like, we use a ball for this game. It's just color. This next game is just color. You know, like keep track of the game.
Well, yeah, I'm fucking pumped. I got a few people that have tapped in. They said they're fucking, they're excited about it.
You know, hires.
Yeah, that's gonna come down to,
It's
Actually,
just, that's
somebody
just
from another
volunteers, you know? it's
Yeah,
like, you
yeah,
know,
but that's just gonna be like the skit part of it.
I
You know,
mean,
they
think
have
about how
some
we
funny ass
how we all
stuff.
are. We're all competitive, so we'll be mingling with people and shit, but we're also gonna be watching these games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why would you not? You know, so we'll have enough people to be like, no, you're out, and then, but we do have to have some official people.
Well, I think we can have somebody from another team that's not playing at least come and be like, all right, so this inning, fucking, I'll go out there and I'll watch fucking first base. Like, no, I did hit you, no, I didn't hit you, fucking, that type shit. But, so that's that's coming soon. And fucking, I'm excited, bro.
At the end of July.
Yeah, fucking.
It's a month and a half. Yeah, it's in the height of summer, who cares?
Shit, my son will be like, my God, my ladies do that next week.
You ready? So fucking, you're in. I'm in. You're in. Jesus, you in?
Yeah, I had this idea a while ago. You know.
He's like, actually, I'm on that game. He's like, just
like,
never
let's get well for a minute.
No, I think actually the first time I brought it up on the podcast, I said, hey, me and Drizzle were talking the other day, and we're talking to people. That's how
You
Right. I just come to
Is that okay? What is that?
We got Benji tapping in, and
What's
my
up
boy
with that?
Alex.
Straight up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Straight up.
Yeah, dude. So I got fucking people that are saying they're in. I mean, obviously you, Chevron probably have a team. Fucking get your squad together. I mean,
Gabe.
Yeah, I mean,
Hopefully we can get people like
you got to be a first round out,
I can get
but
some people. Yeah, if I hit up the people, I don't. Shaquille might have to have his own team. He might have to get his own team because I know some people that we would really get down to some big one.
Team Little Lake.
Hell no.
Hopefully your brothers play. Girls,
Yeah, Carl's ain't coming. But I'll hit up Felix and Tom.
straight from the new studio for the night. Fuck Carlos.
Still hashtag fuck
Well, he
Carlos.
might have been.
As always.
I don't know. Kids, you know,
Yeah.
because that's another aspect
Something
of it.
to do,
Yeah, you know.
We're good.
I'll go for them, kind of thing.
Or like during like say when we hit 3 matches, after that we take like a break. You know what I mean? For like 45 minutes to an hour. You know, everybody just chill, conversate. We like go kids can go out there and keep the ball out there in the morning, dude.
I said, we're just fucking, I don't know, water guns or something. Like the fucking kids play water balloons. I mean, it's gonna be hot.
Yeah,
But
it's hot. July,
it's
shit.
gonna
It's
be fun.
107 right now. Bro, it was 107 when I got up to Kermit Park.
It's going to be a hot summer.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
Here he goes. I'm fucking silent. Well, so we'll get the details for that a little bit more worked out. What else was it? We had there was some other shit that popped up. Oh, you guys get the day off today?
Hell no.
No, me neither.
Oh, we get the day off.
There's a new holiday.
Holiday.
Oh, that ain't no holiday.
Your racism show.
I don't even know.
Juneteenth.
Oh.
And I was thinking about that today. I was at work and I'm like, we should have a fucking day off.
Did some people get the day off?
Yeah.
Really? Like what kind of person? Like, what kind of
It's a
places?
federal holiday now.
Yeah, now.
Federal holiday.
Yeah, so it's just like what, like Memorial Day, fucking 4th of July.
But
It's,
you have-
We don't get off on those
Yeah, there
days.
is some. I think it was just so new that, like, so for instance, British,
Really? Because of time and a half?
Because, you not just have like a week ago?
Yeah,
It
it's
just happened on Thursday.
Yeah, so it's like for them to like, you know,
Alrighty.
certain places, like
Crazy.
our place, and even your place is not a place that should, we should have a day off.
I completely disagree. For any day, everybody needs to be off.
I completely-
Yeah, what happened to it? But with such short notice, if you have like appointments or like, you know, like dental, medical, you know what I mean, like, yeah, we out there.
Yeah, but I don't do none of that, so.
I know.
Actually,
We got the new holiday. Was wondering if they got the,
Oh, what
they
was
got
that
the day
shit
off.
again?
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth?
Juneteenth, so what is it? I just saw that fucking.
This is
I think
the,
that's the time, isn't it when,
it's the day that they like went in and officially fucking was like officially declared into slavery. Cause it had happened earlier and then,
fucking red, white people have about it.
well, like the states more towards the west,
Yeah.
they still had slavery going on for 2 years after the war.
Right.
Because they fucking, you know, they didn't know or whatever. I don't know, I just read a little bit and I was like, man, learn shit every day.
That's all they passing.
That was fucking,
Another.
I was just wondering who else was fucking getting the day off. Well,
What was crazy is this year it was the first time that I ever got a Memorial Day off.
see, I was thinking about that, I'm not
I
sure.
mean, that's a fucking American holiday, you know.
Yeah, but so is Veterans Day,
Yeah.
but you don't get that day off. Martin Luther King Day, you don't get that day off. You don't,
But Memorial Day, you know, 4th of July, those are like,
well, that's a dope part of like fucking,
Lincoln's birthday.
I've always been around.
are you high?
George Washington Day, whatever.
I'm celebrating
Guys work.
every day.
When I knew those holidays would come up, I always request it off like a couple weeks in advance. Hey, I'm just, hey, I got this going on, I'll just mention it. Like, so I always have this day off. It's not it.
Yeah, but that's it. Like, if that's the case, I need to fucking find out when Arbor Day is, fucking National Pancake Day. Like, there's just every holiday.
Every day is a day.
Yeah.
Did you guys be smart about it? See, the holidays I choose the ones that everybody knows about. That's regular. You know what I mean? So everybody's gonna be like, typically, yeah, it's gonna be like, okay, we get it. You know, you probably have family around or whatever. You know what I
I
mean?
hate it when I scroll through Facebook, there's National fucking Orange Day. I don't fuck about oranges, you know what I mean? I love oranges.
It's like National Puppy Day.
Yeah, you know,
Just happy. Just say you're having a good day and you love your dog.
So it's fucking weird. Within the past few years, when did all this shit happen? Because I never ever remember anything like. So growing up, I remember days that weren't actually holidays, like in Jeannie's class, National Pie Day at 3:14. Like I remember that because it was math shit. So she always talked about it. And then like,
It happened when acting became accepted.
yeah, like when National Slurpee Day happened on 7-Eleven, you get a free Slurpee. Like that's a fucking holiday.
That shit's so crazy.
You get a free Slurpee at 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
That's a national
On
holiday?
7-Eleven,
That shit.
that's a real
That's
holiday.
a 7-Eleven holiday. That's, hey, I'm not
That's
gonna go
legit.
to work because I get a free Slurpee at 7-Eleven.
Absolutely.
I'm not fighting.
Go around town every
Every 7
They also have that one where you can bring in whatever you want. You can bring in like, you know, whatever you want and fill it up with icy. So like people bring in like, you know, buckets
So that's
or like
what
the
it's
10 gallon, yeah, the
Yeah,
10 gallon
it's-
jugs of icy.
Oh,
Like,
well.
whatever you want, they can put
Yeah.
icy in
Everything-
it.
But those are like small scale, but like nowadays you have like legitimate fucking National Beer Day.
But think about, so you wanna know when all that stuff happened? When advertising became free. That's when it happened.
Yeah, so what I mean.
Social media, when
Yeah,
advertising became free. When you can advertise to do dumb shit that people are attracted to, and it's free,
So what day are we making National Loyal Legacy Day? We're picking a date.
So I'm sure you could do
It's the
something.
day of our first fucking
well, how many episodes are we at?
47, baby.
47?
Yeah.
You gotta do it at like the 50th or the 100th.
So we need to get with Jose and figure out, because I think number 50, we're supposed to go bull riding.
Go do what?
Bull riding.
Bull riding.
but it's not too far away.
Legit bull riding.
What do you mean,
Like
like
you
the
strap-
bucking ones?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
right.
a real fucking
wild
bull.
bull.
He said like the bucking ones.
He's like, I love you guys, but you're all in today.
Yeah, I'm like, that's crazy.
Hey, you ever tell him what you think you could beat on a one-on-one fight?
Oh, he knows.
You know?
You know
What?
What do you think he thinks he could beat a bear up?
That's
Oh,
not-
I know, yeah.
That's more his animal.
Come on, man. We want me and him to make that for like the last half of the
This guy said a
podcast.
giraffe, I think, and it's like,
Giraffe is more acceptable than a bear.
I just don't get either. I don't get either. Especially the bear.
We find out that giraffes aren't real, so.
What?
Yeah.
He's like, actually, they're unicorns.
Yeah, apparently giraffes aren't real.
They got horns on their head.
Crazy,
Tell
crazy shit
them
happened.
what yours was, Jesus. Don't.
Jesus
What do you can take? What do you can take one-on-one?
Oh, what did I say?
I believe you picked the sloth.
That's downplaying yourself there, man. We don't really have much room for fucking any kind of.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
that's a tough
Yeah.
one. I don't know.
Do you think what yours was what?
Mine was like a mountain lion. Before she takes like a mountain lion. Before a bear, oh yeah.
Maybe
No,
an
mine's more
alligator.
agile.
Think about think of
Yeah.
a mountain lion that jumps at me like this, and I get underneath it, and I wrap it up, and I sling it on the fucking head. On the
You
neck.
wrap it up, and then those fucking back claws come out.
No, if I'm on its back and I'm just squeezing, I feel like I can fucking.
I think grabbing a regular cat is a fucking.
Oh, regular cat gets booted.
Yeah, but
You're
it's
dead.
coming right back.
Regular
to you.
dog. Like this dog right here, this dog, where the dog goes, he's intimidating, right?
No.
The best thing I could do against that dog is kick it as hard as I could. And I got pretty good hard kicks, but like it still probably wouldn't do it because it's big.
He's gonna
You
shake
know
your
what I mean?
leg.
You're trying to fight a bear. I'm trying to fight a mountain lion. None of it is logical.
Have you seen a revenant?
Oh
Oh my god, why is a revenant?
I just watched a video.
The Revenant is a fucking
Revenant's hard.
fake movie.
Yeah, but I mean, that's,
but that bear tag is pretty realistic.
yeah, and that's what that bear would do.
I think you
That's
can.
not
I
what I
think you
meant.
can take it,
He's a
but
non-believer.
you know what I mean? That's
Oh,
that's
no.
logical.
I've tapped him out.
So I'm pretty sure.
I've tapped him out. Don't lie to you. Clear no. No? Jesse Lane?
I mean, when we were kids.
Not even.
So you haven't got you didn't get to get back yet? Some needs to go down.
Dude, I remember fucking playing football with this cat, dude, and fucking.
We gotta use his weight. If you use his weight against him,
Dude, this motherfucker had. Yeah, you had to hit him real hard.
no,
We were fucking
you're
young.
wrestling. I'm not talking about punching him in the face.
But I'm talking about football.
Oh,
This
Yeah,
motherfucker,
wrestling.
dude, would be dragging, you know,
Yeah.
people Drew's size. Shorter, you know, we're smaller, whatever. Drew's pretty tall, but just, this was this big ass fucking cat just. People are like hanging, and somebody finally would come over his shoulder, check him, and while everybody else was holding his legs, he was just fucking.
Double
See, that's the bad part of those. I can't even do that shit no more. I fall over standing up. Fucking old, my back's all fucked up still. Like,
Bro, why don't you guys, why don't we can all do something where we all just get in shape. What happens if we get in shape with this shit? I feel like you would get hella followers. Your big ass, my big ass, and Jose's big ass all just got in shape. And we end up just cut.
So yeah, just going live.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Session and shit.
Gym
People do that
session.
shit.
Bro, you could really get famous on it because people get intrigued by that growth. You
dude,
know?
I was thinking, like, I want to get a bench and shit, start setting it up. With fucking treadmill, everything set up in the garage. Just something that fucking.
I got something in my apartment. I got.
Just something I'm not trying to do anything with it. I'm just trying to fucking get a little slimmer, dude. You know.
But you gotta go on a diet. That's the main part. You can work out as much as you want, but you gotta go on a
That's the
diet.
bad part. Is I don't even eat nothing. Like I eat.
That's your problem.
I eat.
Yeah, calories is just stuck.
Yeah.
Right now, she's sitting there like, "What's up, bro?
I eat a little bit.
Give me a
Fucking.
reason."
At lunch, bro, I'll eat like a little fucking, maybe like a little bag of chips, maybe. I'll fucking, and then I eat dinner at night.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's it. So like, it just depends on what you eat, how much you eat, and how often you eat. You have to go by your diet.
I eat garbage and I eat all the time.
No, cool, dude, thank you.
we need more.
Like, see, that's my problem. But why do you think though I'm not fucking 300 plus? Because I actually kind of, I don't eat certain shit.
You ain't about that life.
No, I like to not. I mean, I already feel like shit right now. I'm almost 260. Don't play with me. No,
I've been around food long enough.
Don't play with me.
I
Come on, you playing with it.
I'm not playing with that.
Come on,
Sick ass
bro. Nah, never that. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta, like, you have to pay attention at least a little bit. Fast food gotta be out. Soda gotta be out. Beer once in a while when you want. I drink a shit ton of water. I flush my.
That's the main thing. I believe,
I drink a
and
lot
this
of
is
water.
somewhat proven. I mean, you don't have to eat super healthy. You can still eat somewhat bad. You know
I
what
think you
mean?
just gotta eat it in moderation.
Well, it's
Well,
also
you also
not
gotta-
just eating, but it's how you eat.
Yeah, but if you
You
do
know what I
that
mean?
and you drink a bunch of water and you're working out, you have a better chance. That's all.
Yeah, but you can still get high cholesterol, you get all that other shit. I probably got fucking high blood pressure. Like it's.
Every time I go to the doctor, I'm expecting bad news. That's why I'm like, going. They're just like, oh, you're relatively healthy. You're just fat.
Yeah, but at
Like,
least you know after you know, like after you find out, at least now you have a spot to start at. And you go from there. You know what I mean?
So we do fucking like a summer weight loss fucking not challenge, but just a progress.
I'm down.
Yeah,
Well,
but
challenge it,
then
because then you start doing shit that you.
We're gonna have to really do it. 'Cause if I get into it, I gotta get into it.
Crystal meth. And I win guaranteed.
So what you want is lots of followers. You're married and your family probably torn apart.
well, if you won.
So you gonna do challenge?
So,
He said, don't test the twister.
so now I feel bad that we're just over here making challenges and Jesus over here like, bro, can I get some food? Like, you fucking, you're a small ass guy.
Thank
I
you.
don't know how that happens, you know?
I'm either 200 pounds or very close to it.
Freshman year for me?
160 something.
No.
Something like that.
What did you
No,
give?
I'm just kidding.
Let me see, let me
Fuck
get
it,
it.
fuck it,
I thought
You're gonna
Brady
say that I'm fucking
had.
He said, you think I want to add depression to my life? No, I'm just kidding. I got a scale, but it's still in the box.
Yeah. Drank 20 beers last night. Gained 10 pounds.
He's all got them all
I thought
stacked
Brady had one,
up.
though.
Want to see how high the fucking weight will get to the ceiling. Who's tapping in, Steve? You're not fucking saying nothing.
Oh, we got some more stuff.
This guy.
Suspicious Brittany said, hey. Hello. Teddy Spencer said, ponder. P.S.
Who leaves this guy to read?
Actually, Jose, I got
PSA high cholesterol is genetics, not diet.
Pendejo.
Yeah.
Shut the shit up, no. She's just trying to talk some shit right there.
PSA, I mean, service announcement.
Either way, it's still something you gotta watch out
Came from the
for.
CDC.
She don't know. She's a medical assistant. Billing. You're right.
Yeah, I already said Benji Rick.
Yeah.
And then, fish eater.
That guy fucking.
Well, that guy fucks.
So what, you guys want to do fish?
No.
I got it in my car.
No. Fuck no. How long's it been in your car? Since the last time?
No.
In
Just
this
sick
weather,
ass.
in this weather, you're
It's already fermented.
So you don't think it's gonna ferment more? You can just stop and let it go? And they can. It's 107-degree weather, bro.
Yeah, it's fine.
That shit's in the oven 24/7. If you pull it out of this house, the whole house will fucking stink.
We'll do it outside.
I want to see you open it outside and see what it smells like. I'll
Oh,
smell
we
it.
already did.
I'll smell it, but I won't eat it.
We're already there.
I gotta eat something.
We were already there.
Yeah, so Tone was supposed to eat it. That's why I ended up putting it back in my car.
Oh, why didn't you do it?
Kona and Tony are supposed to be doing this
Kona will do anything before it's right in front of him.
for weeks.
Why then though?
They just have
Well,
it.
yeah, Tony said that he could eat it.
Because we talked about it. So the week after Dude did it, we had Conan and Tony on, and we obviously brought it up. You know, last week, you seen that, and Conan was like, "If you do it, I'll fucking do this." You know?
Well, Tony said that he could eat it and not throw up.
Yeah, it was one of those things.
And there's no
I
fucking
can't
way.
remember.
I was like, that's a dumb bet. Like I thought.
You gotta watch out for Kona, bro. Kona will bet on almost
Oh, I
anything
know.
for the most random reason, and then when it comes to it, it'll be like, I don't remember saying that.
Like plays Monopoly. That's what it
Yeah. Or as soon as you make a bet and you go shake your hand,
Nah.
but I get $5 for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Either way, I get $5. You know, oh, classic.
Killer kind.
Yeah.
Brother.
So, I mean, we could always do that right now. Fucking see how you guys feel about it.
Oh, cool.
Well, we open it when you guys gotta eat it.
Nope.
Since this guy
I'm not
was too sissy to do it, I said I vote for him.
Not
Who's
eating
in?
damn thing.
All in favor? Aye.
Like I told you,
Say 2 against 1.
I'll do exactly what you did.
No, you won't.
What did you do?
You want to know what you did?
What did you do?
You should watch the podcast, but I'll tell you.
I only watch it sometimes.
He had this fucking this nasty fish, right? And he does one of these. You know, like when your food's real hot,
Yeah.
you don't want to put your gums or your lips on it. You just kind of want to bite it and let it cool off.
So you just teeth it.
Yeah, he did that.
High school little
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
High school little job.
Good. So if we go back and watch the podcast right now, we'll see that you're a goddamn liar. I fucking put it in. I fucking
I
put it
just
down.
got pretty handy on doing these
Yeah.
videos. So.
Immediately, the fucking taste and the smell. Nope, couldn't do it. Pulled it out, and that's why I lost an eyebrow. I was a fucking man of my word.
What was it like? Fish bait times? Like what? Fish bait times what? Fish bait smells fountain.
Like 300.
Times 300.
Yeah.
God, man.
Like,
And you're trying to go pull it out the trunk and make one of us eat it?
I'm not making you. I'm hoping you guys
You're,
volunteer.
you're trying to get us to try and eat it. So it's
It's a fucking delicacy in Sweden. When's the last time
a
we
bad
been?
influence amongst friends.
That's
what it is.
fine. I'm here to have the life experiences you wouldn't normally have.
I agree.
Alright, give me $200.
If it's not working, yeah.
For $200, you say that you can eat it.
I mean, I'll try
But
to eat
if
it.
you throw up, then you owe me $200.
No.
So that can be part of the keep alternative. If he eats it, then we're supposed to raise $200 for him to fucking, get paid off eating that.
No, because all that money's got to go to
We'll have to.
charity. No, we'll come up with $200 for him. But if you throw up, that's a different story. 'Cause-
No.
I mean-
I said I would try to eat it. That's it.
so when you get
All you do is splash salt on it.
you don't want salt. You don't want salt.
Little pepper?
No, they just
You
straight up.
can't.
So you don't want salt because it's literally fermented and just salt and fish and water.
No,
So spritz of lime. Give me
Oh,
some.
yeah,
You can try that. I don't think it's gonna help you.
Shit.
It's fucking. It's
Damn.
so if this smell don't make you throw up, as soon as you taste it, like you're gonna throw up.
Well, so like when we eat like a can of tuna, I can eat a can of tuna, right? But as soon as I crack it and smell it, I'm like, whoa. And then I have to like dwell on it, like it's just tuna. No, throw some mayonnaise,
Hold on.
throw mustard in it. I'm like,
Episode 41 at 12, a minute and 45 seconds, you'll see what bug does. It's right here. Just so clear that.
So right now, for everybody not watching, Steve went back. He's watching the episode that we did from down.
You see that?
You see?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
So
Dang it.
Look at him. He looked
It's
like he's about to
fucking-
do something shicey. Like he's waiting for everybody to not look. Like he just decided in his head, sent it, and just did it real quick. Was like, let's take.
So that's it. So when we took that fish back out, you could see not only teeth marks on the top, but all the way through, but the bones are still in. The only thing that's missing is the head.
Right, well, bones. The
So-
bones stuff isn't as bad as everybody says.
So when I bit it didn't just fall off because it's attached. It's skin, it's fucking fins, it's fucking.
I'm saying that it should have.
You skinned it, you cracked a couple ribs, and it's like,
Nah,
What I
fucking.
see with my own eyes.
What I seen was you afraid to even try it.
You're right.
100%.
But if I did,
Prove it.
He said I would get over if I did. He said I look cool too. If I did, I would want to eat it.
I'll put the other eyebrow on it right now. I'll put the other eyebrow on it right now.
that I don't do what you did.
That you don't do more.
You don't do
Take
more.
more.
That means take one fucking whole
So
chunk
you gotta
out.
at least scrape it. Oh, you gotta scrape it.
Yeah.
just said
No,
that
you
you
just said if you did it, you would do better than what he did.
So episode 47.
Exactly what I said.
We're fucking.
You're a liar in the fat mouth. That's what you fucking said.
What I meant is I could do what he did. Is what I meant to say.
So go back to episode 47, 39, 40 roughly, and fucking check this guy's record because. Oh, now you misspoke. God
I
damn.
meant to say
You need to be a
You said
politician.
you could do more. Yeah. You did.
if I did, I could do what you did.
No, you said
That's
what I said earlier.
if I did it, I could do more.
Yeah.
And I say approve it, and then all of a sudden it was.
Yeah, he said, well, I didn't say that. I didn't know. He twisted it 360 and it dropped down Kona. It was like, that's not exactly what I said.
But no, I'm not doing any of that. None of it.
You know, we got into this bullet legacy thing. So you gave up on the chip, quick as fuck.
You haven't done any terms, have you?
I've done all
The
of
only thing you did was open the spider box. That's all you done. That's all you
it.
done.
Same night.
That's scary old fashioned.
Yeah, I bought the fucking thing for
I feel like lately, Jose's falling behind me. The only thing I haven't done is chip.
So you gave up on the chip.
And the thing is I did it. It was in my mouth. I chewed it for a minute and fucking 6 seconds.
That wasn't even long enough for the heat to kick in.
Just fucking kick it.
Go an hour.
An hour or two in the same bite?
No.
But what's crazy is I've already gave these guys the respect. I said, yeah, you're right. I couldn't do it. But I did it.
No, but you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? No, you're the type. I just did it. I put it in my mouth and chewed it. You're the type that does 20% and is like, at least I did it. That's what you do. You do 20%, you're like, yeah, but I was right there with you.
Yeah, it's not. So if all three of us do a challenge, and it's a hot chip challenge.
Right.
Some people
You have to chew it and swallow it.
So
Period.
you're saying you failed the
Everybody
challenge?
has to do it. You failed the challenge. You chewed it out and you didn't finish it. You failed. You failed. Challenge two. If we do if there's never any rules when you do bets like that. So what you do is you take it across the board and you make it even. So it's when you only do something halfway, that's not finishing.
But if you don't swallow it,
You never did the challenge.
If I run a race and I break my leg,
but the swallowing doesn't have nothing to do.
if I run a marathon and I break my leg halfway through, I always
You-
lose because I ran it.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Once you swallow it, it's in your belly. You're not even gonna feel it until you get fucking.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, until you get fucking churro.
No, you're freaking too.
You're crazy.
So I'll tell you this.
What you gotta do is eat something before you do the chip, so then it gets encased.
That didn't help. So,
Comes with the weed.
so once you chew it, like, yeah, okay, now your mouth is hot. But once you swallow it,
Yeah.
dude, everything got hot. My fucking feet were tingling, my ears were sweating, like, my head was ringing.
But what I'm saying
It's
is
just a hot chip challenge?
I gave you guys the respect. I said, you guys are fucking savages.
Cool, give us the respect,
You're
but
champions.
give us
So redeem yourself.
taking the challenge.
Yeah, you gotta redeem yourself. Wow.
You know,
Did
dude.
they chew the chip and swallow it?
Yeah.
For a whole hour.
Without drinking or eating
Nothing.
anything.
For a whole hour?
Mhm.
We're tripping.
It was over an hour.
That was a dumb bet.
So we had to do, what was
That would have been
it?
5 minutes.
It was
Give me
just
5 minutes and then I'll do it.
Well, so,
I can drink something.
so when you do
A
it,
whole hour, you should sit down there and boil up.
well, it
That's what I'm
came,
saying.
it came down to
So you're
pride
saying
at
that's
that
it?
point.
No.
So,
I would just not do it. I'm not gonna do it 20% and say I finished.
I'm just saying that I parked it and I tapped out.
Yeah, but you were saying I was right there with you.
And what
No,
they
I-
they
I-
want,
I keep saying that I show them the respect.
but what they need you is to redeem yourself.
But I tapped out.
Exactly.
Redeem.
I'm not gonna redeem shit.
I'll do it with you. I'll do it with you if you redeem
You
yourself.
do it the same night Emilio does 2 chips and a fucking.
The Millie now fucking
Crazy
Emilio's
chicken.
been breed. I've known Emilio for over fucking 15
You
years.
do it.
What?
2 chip challenge.
Well, he's-
And,
he's never had the
hardest
chips.
chip
I mean, I've had some pretty hot tamales though.
No,
This is pretty. No, I've had some shit that was bad.
But these
It was
things,
bad.
these things are trying to.
Chavelle's on the
You know,
set me up.
Yeah, but these things are trying to hurt you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are just.
She was trying to hurt me,
fire.
and then they gave me a Corona.
so
It's fucked up.
have you ever had the chicken spot that Chevelle went to get our chicken? Was it
What is
Angry
it?
Chicks?
No, no.
So they make this fucking
Hot chicken
chicken.
is different.
You gotta
Because that
fucking
shit
sign
gets
the waiver.
all over your lips, and bro, if I can
Well-
bite some, chew on it for a minute.
So think-
I'll do that.
so
but
think
I'm not
about
really a
that.
piece of chicken.
So the
Grease and shit.
chicken was fucking foul. It was fucking, I mean, the flavor was good, but it was so fucking hot. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, for like 3 seconds, you just taste this bomb ass flavor, and then
It was fucking just
You're done,
fucking
dude.
back to the face.
off the hook.
Jose's the only one that finished that whole thing. I say we both got halfway through one piece. I got halfway through. I say I ate more.
Well, you
than
did.
you.
Well, then you sound, yeah, then you sound like you do 20%. That's what I'm saying.
Could you imagine them eating chicken like that and like
Yeah,
trying to
you
finish
both
it
eat
quick?
everything
And you know, like when you swallow something but you inhale it at the same time, and it's like, you know what I mean?
You're done. You're dead.
Oh,
You're
my.
dead. That's how people die.
Okay.
That's how people die. Have you ever inhaled heartburn? When you're sleeping? Death. You're close to death.
You inhaled the heartburn.
You're
When you wake
You
up,
wake up with our competition.
Yeah.
You're fighting for your life.
I've done it plenty of times.
yeah, it's fucking
If
rough.
you haven't done it, dude, it's an experience you do
You haven't
not,
been there?
you do not want to.
So the chicken was fucking rough. I say the chip though, because it's a fucking chip, so you're eating it and then you swallow it, right? But then at the same time, now you got little pieces of chip stuck in your mouth.
Teeth and
So
shit.
every time you're trying to like, and the taste of that chip was
Swallow.
fucking disgusting. Like,
Was it stale?
no, it was a fresh chip, but it's fucking nasty. Like,
Just meant to
Did
be
you eat the whole
hot.
thing or just a bite?
no, whole thing.
Whole thing? Ooh.
Yeah. So you eat the whole thing and then you got like, okay, so you go, if you can go 5 minutes without drinking or eating anything, then they say you got this. 10 minutes, you're this. And then it's like 30 minutes, you're the heavyweight champ.
Right.
So at some point, yeah, 30 minutes went by and we were like, all right, cool. And then it came down to, all right, Jose, you drink some. And he's like, no, you drink
Oh
some.
my god.
I'm cool, I'm gonna wait. So we literally just came down to, all right, it's the end of the podcast, someone's gotta drink something before we leave, because we're about to toast up and get out of here. So it just came down to Rochambeau, so he was gonna be the first one to drink. Because at that point, it was done, like, it wasn't bad anymore. But, fucking aftermath of that,
It's just not my shit to hurt myself. I wasn't, you know what I mean? Like Steve-O, bro, he does it. That's his entertainment. He's thing on himself. That's not me.
I mean,
I'm not that guy.
I'm not one to fucking be like, yeah, this is fucking, I wanna hurt myself, but when am I ever gonna do this again? Like, when am I gonna challenge fucking, can I do it? Let's see, is it that bad as what people say it is? Let's check it out. But, I'm not sure I'd want to do it again.
And you got lots of this bull.
Yeah, I mean, but fucking, alright, Steve, fucking, little rapper there on the mic. Sick ass dude.
Well, there's been plenty of changes I've been making. You haven't.
Such as?
I can't think of anymore.
Because there isn't any. There hasn't been one thing that we've done that I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it at all. Outside of the fucking chicken meat.
Definitely gotta do something different than the food stuff though. You
Right,
guys have a lot of
fucking-
food.
I tried the pig feet, I tried everything. But the
Bungee jumping.
you fucking high.
What, dude? Can you do it?
I'm scared of
Can you
heights.
do it? That's the point, duh.
No, it's not. You want supposed to fucking get up there, pass out.
Yeah. Or jump.
As I fall
Bitch
down,
out. You bitch out or jump.
I bitch out. Bitch
No,
out
no,
before we
it's
even
no
go.
fun. No fun.
That's not fun.
That's fun.
Where's
See
the-
you guys in an uncomfortable position doing
Who's-
something you would never do.
Who's letting me
Fun.
in their car covered in shit, piss, and puke?
Wait,
Because
what?
that's exactly what's gonna happen.
The ambulance.
Yeah.
You're going to heart's gonna stop. Look,
Probably.
That's the point.
I say we
We
all
wanna
go
see it.
skydiving in the hood.
Dude, that would be different. Even though tons of people have died there. Tons of people.
He's talking about going skydiving in Lodi.
Yeah, I said bungee jumping. I said bungee jumping.
Bungee jumping would be, I think, better than skydiving.
I said these guys should try to
Especially
go
out
bungee.
loud.
Would you do it?
Bungee jumping? Someone pay for it, yeah.
We can do it up there.
No.
Yeah.
That's lame ass bungee
Yeah,
jumping.
yeah.
I want to see it like off of like a fucking canyon. Yeah. Like,
Tristan, if I get on this table, I'm fucking liable to pass out. I'm fucking scared of
That's the
heights.
point.
To me,
That's
with
the
the
best.
like zip lining, I want to go zip lining.
Fuck that.
That should be dope.
So I almost shit myself in the fucking Ferris wheel in Vegas, the glass one that goes way high. And like,
Oh,
so,
they're like on top of a building.
no, it's
Been there for
just,
like 15, 20 years, 30
it's
years.
fucking huge. But like, as I'm up there, I'm
Really
like, fucking shaky. I'm all fucking.
That's the what we want to see.
Absolutely
We wanna see
not. You
in
don't
an
wanna see that.
uncomfortable
We
position.
want to see you in that slingshot when the fucking
Yeah.
horse is above your neck. You're stuck
You're not gonna see it above my neck. You're just see.
Slump.
Yeah, just fucking.
No,
Like I
bungee
said.
jumping though, that would be legit.
Okay, so we're taking your car?
Yeah.
I'm getting in shit ass now. It's gonna be fucking. You got to
We
do
just
things.
have, we gotta go. We gotta do a road trip to a good one though.
Absolutely not. I'm not here right now.
We can do, bro. We can do some sick ass shit. But it's just a matter of committing to it. All it is. Because it's like you can talk about it as much as you want and make sure all it's gonna happen. But when it comes down to really doing it, it's like, are you down? Or are you with it? If you
Fair
are, then let's go. Because like you have to, it has to. You just have to do it. Because it's right now like a lot of shit. There's a lot of stuff you talk about, even that I do. Bro. You talk about it. It's like, oh, you just talk about it. It's like,
Well,
you do it. Is when it's
that's how
really
we
gonna
started with this. Is we fucking. I've been talking
So
about it forever.
point case though.
And I'm like, finally, I'm just like, bro, like, let's just do it. Let's just get it on the fucking camera. Call it fucking Jose came up with a name, we fucking came up with how we're gonna fucking do it, and we just been shooting from the hip ever since.
Yeah.
Who's tapping in, Steve?
Oh, sorry guys. Sean, what's happening? That's
Oh, what
my
up,
bro.
Sean? Welcome back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, minutes are up. New challenge, you cannot say the word minute.
You just said it, boom.
Challenge.
Yeah, you go.
So if you lose,
Put him on the
never do it
bench.
again, this is your time to shine.
Alright, so we got kickball coming up. We got fucking. I mean, who's your
Bungee
team again?
jumping.
My team?
Yeah.
I'll be the team again.
No, so who's your football team again?
Oh, my football team?
Yeah. You're not a guy, right?
Like, I don't really have a preference. I mean, I don't watch sports like that anymore. I don't really watch TV like that. I don't really watch TV like I just don't. When I was younger, my pops didn't have a team. He loved watching every game. So that's what I was off of. But I love playing. I don't like watching me is almost boring.
So-
I like to actually go through
So is it just football or do you have a basketball team?
basketball team. I follow players, not necessarily team.
Oh, so you're LeBron.
The Grizzlies. I like the Grizzlies just for fucking being the Grizzlies. There has to really ever see anybody with the Grizzlies. Oh, I thought I was wondering. The Bulls has Michael Jordan. The Bulls rock. My dad used to take VCR tapes while I watched them when I was a kid.
We just heard I was saying fuck the Bulls.
Whoa, Bulls ain't really shit down. I ain't been for a
Bulls ain't
while.
that shit for.
I ain't been for a
And he
minute.
wishes they were the Bulls.
Hey, we'll be back next year.
Like I said, but all the softness of it, the games aren't fun anymore to watch, bro. It's soft, bro. It's people crying and bitching, and the refs having to actually do their job. Like the refs could really just call certain things that are obvious, and then you
Like
don't
this guy
have
was just like LeBron James, you know?
I fuck with LeBron James, but LeBron James is soft. There's no like, why am I watch
It
it?
almost went upside your head. He was like, motherfucker,
What the fuck?
Yeah, you just say some shit.
I can't stand the complaint.
This is like. So I watched
You gotta use it.
I watched a little bit of that Brooklyn fucking Milwaukee game yesterday, bro. That was a fucking heated game, dude. PJ Tucker's a beast. He's out there like, nah. First of all, fuck you
I liked
guys.
him when he played on the Spurs.
He's been a little bit everywhere. Spurs, Houston,
He was on the Spurs when the Heat and the Spurs were on that.
probably.
I remember.
I mean, so I'm a Heat fan. We're out of it. We got no fucking. I got no room to talk about basketball. Now I'm just watching it because I hope the Nets lose.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Was it 3-3?
I can't
Yeah.
believe they're in there.
Force a game 7. I mean, I believe they're in there, but
That's
I
crazy.
mean,
And
I
we
just
should do a basketball tournament too.
slow down. One sport at a time.
We'll play all sports. We can do all different sports and just have fun with it.
Well, yeah, we got to get you guys in a fucking.
He did
That's right, I don't
He knows we're smoking. The last time after the podcast, I was on
I
break.
seen what you did.
You-
That was. I was.
He seen what he said he was smoking, right? But when he seen what I did, he didn't even jump off the line. He didn't even go when they said go. He
Because of
stopped.
my ankle. It
Oh,
had nothing to do with
He's
it.
gonna use the excuse of his
You're
fucking
not-
fake injury forever.
Oh, that's you. Oh my God.
You guys lucky I'm not healthy. I'll tell you
Not
that.
even close.
Bro, cooking. When we get to this softball tournament, we're racing. We're racing.
Dodgeball, kickball.
Kickball.
We do like him.
That's it. Are you gonna be able to fucking stand up and play?
You able to kick the ball, Charlie? You know what I mean?
Oh, you're not going left foot kick. Oh, so that's your plant foot.
Buckle. Buckle, red shirt. Red shirt, come on the bench.
So fucking.
I'll do a standstill.
Stand still. What are you, 6?
Yeah, so
Stop this one. Save
That's
it.
the 1 foot drop. Dogs over there.
And we're back.
Whatever Legacy said, fuckers.
What? Who said that?
Well, Legacy.
Oh, Jose's chiming in.
Yeah.
Sick gas, dude. Hey, Jose, I know you're grounded. Pray for Jose. He's in trouble at the moment. Hopefully you get out of there one day. You done?
Yeah.
Very fucked up.
Oh,
Feeling alright on 35er?
no, thank you.
Accurate. I say you're probably like 60.
I'll take it. That'd be awesome.
You're a buck and a
I'll
half.
fucking take that for sure.
You know what? I would too. I just can't pull it off.
Not that it would be logical, but that would take it.
That'd be awesome right now.
So, once again, I've fallen into these fucking weird ass conspiracy videos.
What is this here?
I'm fucking back into like, could the earth really be flat? No fucking way.
Oh,
But
God.
could it?
Could you beat a bear in a fight? No fucking way. But could you?
Okay, bro, I just watched a video of a dude hit a fucking bear with a
Oh
tether ball and
my
he fucking ran a little bit.
With a tether ball?
With a tether ball.
What do you mean?
So it was a dodgeball. I sent it to you earlier, or the other day. Probably didn't watch it.
Anyway, this has a earth flat.
Get watch fucking people.
Come on, they've been
First of
they've been to the
For real.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
He said, I wasn't a part of it.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
That's what they call me.
I actually been really thinking, to your point about thinking about conspiracy theories. What if drafts aren't real, man?
Giraffe.
What are
That's
you
it.
talking
Not
about?
He said, what if rhinos have some berries that come out of it too?
I was saying, no, I've seen a fucking real life giraffe. Let's see, okay, so when it comes to fucking, like the moon landing, like, could that have been faked? Yes, absolutely. Easily.
Could it have been real?
Could it have been real?
Easily.
Absolutely.
So you're 50-50.
But no, that's it, like,
That's how you live your life?
so now,
Yeah, 50-50.
I always try to say like, okay, so if this is real, could this also be fake? There's some shit that, yeah, obviously, like, I'm sorry, but 9/11 was an inside job.
Absolutely.
That's
But you
it.
have to think about it as, is it real? Okay, yes, because that's something that would be real. As to something else you don't think is real, could also still be real.
So we're,
You know,
okay, so
like-
growing up, we're taught fucking the clouds are what make water and all this. So you're gonna tell me that these clouds these days are the same as the clouds we had when we grew up?
Hell no.
On the chemtrails.
They can make it.
That's a-
But you
that's
can
a
also
conspiracy
make it
theory.
up. Look at the dude who did that at that car show. He went over and they were like, yeah, this is where they make this big ass cloud. They make the cloud and then like 10 seconds later he's like, oh, it's raining.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen a lot of winters that look kind of similar to that, bro. Come
That's
on.
it, like, so that's it. So now I start fucking questioning shit that obviously,
They're not the same.
You don't have to question it.
Well, it's also everything has been found out how to be controlled. Everything has been found out how to be controlled. People, machines, anything that has to do with an operator can be controlled. It's a matter of figuring out.
fucking aliens among us.
Absolutely, but it's not among. I don't know if they're among us. I feel like it's more of like, damn, they're fucked up. Like they're watching out. Like, jeez. Or there's something extra. I guess you would call it an alien because if it's not from this world.
Yeah, we're not talking about fucking Juan and, you know, fucking Rodrigo. We're talking about fucking up top.
What triggers my curiosity is like when people, everybody has their version of like the reckoning, of the time when everything's gonna stop and everything's gonna end. Where does that like even come from? Because never in our time or any time that's within 100 years of us has seen an end. You know,
Well, that's it, but you see an end to everything.
in
Like-
movies,
No, not even movies.
everything
but like-
everything in our world keeps going forward. Everything.
But that's
Nothing
it.
stops.
So once it goes forward, what was there is over. Like the days fucking, you
But it
know,
never stops.
we don't wear baggy clothes. I mean, I do, but we don't
And
wear
not
necessarily
one point
baggy
yesterday
clothes.
did the time stop. Did anything stop? Did any part of the life stop? Nothing stops. It always goes forward.
I mean,
Like this dog over here, that's looking the shit out of himself. It ain't
Hey.
stopping. He's just
Yeah, brother.
he gonna keep going. He said, I would do what we
man, he's just jealous he can't do it. We all are.
I don't know.
What is Jose saying for you fucking you're lacking on the mackin over there?
On lunch, who sent that message?
What message?
earlier?
What message, fool?
I don't know.
Well, I'm not asking you for a message. I mean, who sent the message is fucking weird because if it was sent to you on your phone, you have a name to figure out who sent it to you.
Something about the
Just so
person?
he said, I hate when people say it's like a quarter to something like, you know, don't tell me it's a quarter to 9, just tell me it's 8:75. Stupid.
So you don't fucking feel like there's the possibility that Earth could be flat?
No, absolutely not. It
For one,
rotates.
because you've seen
Because of the
pictures.
sun and the moon. It rotates.
Because you've seen pictures.
The sun is during the day, the moon is during the night. How's that unless the earth rotates? A flat earth cannot rotate. It's just like a fucking conveyor belt. Or a fucking
Who's saying that we're not? Who's saying that we're not flat? And that shit's not going like this.
Who's to say that we are flat in the world?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Like what you said, it could be real and it could not.
yeah, like So that's it. So
It's just a
obviously,
matter of common sense, though. It's innocent. Have
What
you
is
ever
it?
asked anyone who's been skydiving? Do you know people who've been skydiving? They'll tell you. When they're flying, the world isn't just straight ahead of them. There's around it. You can watch videos of people skydiving.
Well, that's it. So
And
there's
the world
a-
has
there's a sphere, right?
Right.
So you can only see that.
It's an illusion.
Right.
But
That's an illusion. So I have not only do I have to add does the world have corners, I have to add is there an illusion that's making me not see the corners?
this is why are you not allowed to each pole?
Each what pole?
So you're not allowed at the North Pole. You're not allowed at the South
You
Pole.
are allowed.
You are allowed. You just probably won't
there.
survive because you don't have the equipment to
Yeah,
fucking
you
be
can
there.
get there. You can go
Like,
there.
why-
You cannot
why do you
go.
think you can't
You
go
cannot go to Antarctica. It's illegal for you to travel to Antarctica.
We'll go to Antarctica.
No, they don't.
Live in it.
Scientists, researchers.
Exactly.
That's it.
So you can't.
So government officials.
So if you live on Antarctica, you think the illusion
that
just
show
stops
they
and then you can see the corner?
That show Life with David Attenborough, they go there.
Supposedly.
TV
But,
show?
but do they?
Like journalists,
No, you can do a show that's in Jamaica, but it's really made in fucking Hawaii.
Look at the fucking dude who fucking does weird shit. You think he's in all of those
There's
locations?
certain conspiracies that I'll agree with, bro.
No,
But
I'm
the world
talking
being
about
the world being
the
flat.
British dude that goes and fucking
Yeah.
finds all these things.
Yeah, Steve Irwin.
No, he's dead. Bear Grylls. You think he's drinking his own piss in this remote forest? Like, no, that fool's in the backwoods of
Do you think that if the
Arkansas.
world was flat, gravity would crush you?
No.
No.
I don't think gravity would be an issue.
If the world was flat? More or less.
I don't know.
Gravity's
more or less.
only a thing because we're a sphere.
How?
We're flat. Then
So the moon's a sphere, fucking Jupiter's a sphere, Mars is a sphere.
And
the
Earth
sun's
is
a sphere.
flat. That's what it is. All these other planets are circles that
But what
are
I'm
like.
saying is, they say, you know, if the world spins, then why doesn't it feel like we're upside down and we're like down on the bottom?
Maybe it only
Because
feel like
gravity,
gravity.
gravity keeps it that way. But if you're just on the ground, you're already on the ground. There's no such thing as gravity. You know what I mean? Like when you're,
Well, it's like
when
saying
you're
water's wet, but when you're in water, you're not wet. That's like
That's the most ridiculous shit
Just like
ever.
that.
But that's like what you're saying.
I've never-
Because there's gravity when you're in the gravity, it's like there's no gravity. That's what you just said.
I'm just saying it's different.
But in comparison, that'd be like being in water without being wet because you're in water.
No.
So,
Yeah.
No.
okay, so
You're in gravity, but it doesn't matter because gravity's there and it's a factor. So what's gravity?
Yeah, because if you're flat on the ground without gravity, you're still flat on the ground.
If you're on the ground without gravity, you're
you're
crushed.
floating.
You're
floating.
or no gravity. Yeah, you're
Exactly.
floating.
So you
No
want to
gravity.
be crushed, that's what I'm trying to say.
No, you would just float the fuck away.
Right, he asked, would you be crushed by gravity? And I was trying to
Oh, if there was a
point
flat.
I
that.
never asked would you be crushed by gravity. What did I say? Would you be crushed by
You
gravity?
guys did.
No, I'm
You said
saying
if
you're
you-
saying
if
that
you
if
thought
you're
that
in
the-
gravity,
No, that's what we're
why would
saying.
it be gravity? It wouldn't be gravity if you're in
Do
gravity.
you think if the Earth was flat, that we would get crushed by gravity? What do you guys say?
I said you'd be flat, but I was wrong. It's 0% gravity.
Okay,
It's flat.
sorry, yeah, exactly.
That's all. That was it. That was the point. You're just waiting for me to get something that had to do with the problem.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, without gravity, you're fucking either floating or.
So, okay. So I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
So when we're walking, there's no gravity.
Yes, we are because we're on Earth and it's a sphere. I'm saying if it's flat.
If there's no gravity when it's flat, or if it's this
well, okay,
there's
so
still
this
gonna be no
table's
gravity.
flat.
Yeah.
Why is the ship floating?
Wait, what?
Exactly. Why is it
We're
not?
in gravity.
There's gravity.
But your theory with that is if we were flat, we wouldn't have gravity because we're a sphere. We have it. So flat surfaces.
Okay,
would
I
have no
I
gravity.
understand what
No.
you're saying. Now that I've listened to it again, I know what you're saying, but there was
Doesn't
still,
make
if it
sense.
was flat, if it was flat, there was still no gravity. It just wouldn't be.
space. Flat fucking disc. Not even a disc.
Right. So you're saying like that the solar system kind of like equals out in the sense.
Sounds really crazy right now.
Probably I'm right.
So if you were flat as fuck and you're floating through space, you would be going upside down, spinning around.
Who says
Because
we
it's
don't?
a chip. It's flat. It's like a cracker. You know what I mean?
You know how if the world's flat, there should be an edge, right?
Yes.
There should be an edge.
You
There's
should be
never
able to
been.
walk off.
There's been a metaphorical term, the edge of the world,
Yeah.
but it's never been like this is the edge, and you record it. You can just
But
see
that's what he's
space.
saying is that's why you can't get to the north or
Yeah,
south pole.
because you can't get there because
But that would mean that we're a stick.
Yeah.
Because we're where's
So first of all, let me just clear it up and say that's not what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I'm
man,
just
you
saying
can
that.
talk about it.
You've been
a lot.
defending it this whole entire past 5 minutes we've been talking about
I've been
this.
saying that I've been watching shit, and it like as you watch it, it makes you think like,
Makes you think
could that be
Makes you
possible?
question
And
reality.
then you start-
Yeah,
then you
yeah,
start
when you watch
thinking,
shit like that, you're becoming a cultist.
No, it makes me think like, okay, so.
Delusions and
Yeah,
yeah,
so it's like, obviously, it's like, okay, so they're fucking crazy, right? But then when they start doing shit, it's like, well, maybe they're not crazy. Maybe I'm fucking crazy for not thinking this way the whole time.
So that's just the depth of your own thoughts, though. If you think about
Oh,
it,
there's
the
a
depth of
whole-
your own thoughts goes so deep. Like,
There's
you
so
go
much.
so deep. No, if you start thinking on one thing, you can peel back layers of how to think about it, but it doesn't ever. It's not like it's ever gonna make sense to you because what are
Because,
we doing?
there's so much shit going on up here that doesn't make sense. I mean, I can explain. And so, okay, so flat Earth, obviously, you know that people believe it, people don't believe it. It is what it is. Now, I keep seeing more and more shit. The Pentagon's supposed to be releasing more about the aliens. Like, I'm fucking completely 100% immersed in fucking all the alien shit.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking,
I actually believe in our lifetime, not yours.
well, like they're not here.
Cool. I mean, like our age group. In our lifetime, we will be proven that they're there.
Do we have an Independence Day, or do we just, is there contact meeting?
Well,
Because in-
the way the government and the world works is there's gonna be some kind of action taken. There's always
Well, that's it, so what?
Nothing's ever left unfolded, you know, or unfolded.
So that's it, so do they show up and then we see an alien? Like, do we see like an actual extraterrestrial? Or is it just, okay, so.
If you kill a bear with bare hands, I'll think you're an alien.
Or do we just see one like on camera or something
Yeah.
like that?
Like
Like in the
we've
movie,
been
like in
seeing.
that one movie, what's the movie with, what's his
Paul.
name? No, what the fuck is his name? That was in, Patriot.
No, it's not.
Mel Gibson. That movie that he came out with, the alien movie, and that's what's great. That
Aliens?
movie, what the fuck is, no, it's not aliens. What is it called?
Mel Gibson,
Mel
alien.
Gibson was in an alien movie, bro. Hold on, you don't know what I'm talking about right now?
I never
What
seen
the
it.
fuck it's called? Science. It's called Science.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mel Gibson was in that movie.
Man, fuck that movie. That was-
No, but think about it. That would be crazy. You're having a birthday party with everybody, your nieces, kids, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and just whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh. And you're like, you know what I mean? Like that, when I was a kid, and I saw it, I was like, the way that they made that movie, I was like, that shit just fucking happened.
So do you guys not think that we've already had aliens here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there's definitely some crazy
The
shit.
government knows some shit.
There's some.
Well, I'm not talking about
some
government. I'm talking about just the fact that could there have been aliens already here?
shit. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I watched
Pyramids were made.
What
So
do
I
you know
watched
about
another
it? People
video the
saw
other
it,
day.
dude.
I watched another video the other day. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the video where the car's making a left-hand turn. Then he goes to go, and all of a sudden there's just another car just there out of nowhere.
Yes.
And it like came from, they say it's like a time whatever.
Yeah.
So I seen another one the other day.
That could be just a glitch in the camera.
Everything else is smooth. Okay, so this,
The camera, bro. Come on, think about it. The camera. And you know what you can do with these videos right here?
yeah,
You do
but
some crazy shit.
But doing that, and somebody that's trained and knows exactly what to look for, they're gonna be like, okay, so that's when the time stops. That's when the fucking.
So where do you get this? Where did you get the video? Where did you see the video from?
So I seen the video fucking all over different shit. No, like fuck, you can watch it on YouTube, you can watch it. It's been on TV. It's been on fucking.
Think about CNN and then think about social media. It's all the same shit, bro.
No, so
Everything is in their face.
So listen.
Almost everything.
So I was watching this video the other day, and this chick's walking right, and she turns around to say something to the camera, and as she turns around, these other two girls are just behind her. They just walk behind her. Now, they didn't come from this side. When she turns, you can clearly see right past her. There was nobody past her. There's nobody on this side. There's nobody here. Yeah.
There's always someone with this. That's why you have to cut it off because it's unless you've seen it in person and you can tell because I'll trust you. If you've seen it in person, I would trust what you say. But if you see it on your phone, you can't never trust
So
it. It's like
only-
a rap song. It's like a rapper.
So is that
It's like
like
listening to a rapper and being like he's a real gangster.
Are those time lapsing or?
No, it's just a straight video where it looks like not shapeshifter. It just looks like a fucking like a time warp. Like you're walking, and the next thing you know, fucking they were just there walking behind her. But as she's going, like the camera, the video doesn't stop. There's no frame, fucking
I know
no
the
pause,
videos you're talking about.
and it's just like So that shit, do you think that shit could be real?
And that's when the conveyor flat Earth does what it's doing.
Yeah, but now you're just talking shit. Like,
I think it's 100% real.
Anything you see on camera shouldn't be believed. Anything you hear on the radio.
Okay, so-
anything that you're influenced by, any music you listen to. There's certain people you know certain things about if you know them personally.
So have
understand
you,
that. But
have you seen the video? There's a car, right? And it's going up to like a stoplight. I don't know what country it's in. But all of a sudden, it just kind of like it does some weird shit and it floats up and then it falls back down.
My argument for that is magnetic fields in the ground. Everybody knows what they're
Well,
the
I'll tell you-
argument is, you ever play Call of Duty? The fucking
I'll tell you-
game, it's on the thing.
I'll tell you right now, that's
This is
bullshit.
legit shit because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of videos and they're not doctored.
Okay,
You know they're
so
not doctors.
so when it comes
You
to
know the guy
that,
that made the video?
I think so.
Yeah, no, there's
when
always
it comes to that shit, I've seen that shit happen. I've seen that shit
happen in person.
in person.
Things are fake.
Swear on my kids.
I take it back. I might not be able to believe everything you say. You think you can be a
No.
better.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll tell you now.
Thank you.
You're almost as
swear,
good as intelligent as my Instagram.
I swear to God on my kids. I swear on fucking you name it. I fucking swear. So I was fucking driving in Janet, my Jeep. I was driving, fucking getting off the Watt exit. There's a little silver car in front of me. He's just going normal, and it looked like this motherfucker, like his tires just got fucking ripped up by a fucking cord. Picked up, it fucking, the back end fucking swung, hit the ground, and this motherfucker just kept going. Like it wasn't like it wasn't a bump because it wasn't fucking like this, but the
What
car,
time was it?
probably like 7:30.
Not crazy.
What
Getting
time of
off
year?
Watt
Was it
Avenue.
dark? Was it dark yet?
Dusk. Not dark, but not.
crazy.
Swear to God, on my fucking kids, to this day, I still wonder, like, what the fuck happened.
I've seen some shit, but I've always thought back and I'm like, nah. Like your eyes play tricks on me, bro.
You're crazy.
Your eyes.
And that's what I thought too.
Yeah, grab another piece of candy and you're fucking crazy,
Have you
bro.
ever seen a ghost?
Have I ever seen a ghost personally?
No.
I felt one, but I've never seen one.
So did you think you were just crazy?
No.
What the fuck's the difference? What's happening over here? So you were fucking slapping your man.
Those are different than hopping cars.
Sorry about that, guys.
But that's it. It was something that happened that I was like, wait, there's no fucking way that this just happened.
Because
But
it didn't.
if I didn't see it, I wouldn't believe it. But because I saw it, there's no fucking way that anybody could tell me, oh,
I think you saw something, but you didn't see that.
I saw a fucking car driving off of Watt Avenue. The back end, like the whole car just kind of
happened
stopped.
to it, like
Mayor said
mechanical.
hello. Lucci Land says Raiders. Are
What up,
we
Lucci?
talking Boa or real aliens? It's the Russians, said Jose. I know aliens named Juan, but if we talk about real aliens, it's different.
It's real aliens, for sure.
Jose said, "What's up, Lucci Land? What's good? I want in on this conversation. Lucci, let's set up a date you can get on a live with us. These folks ain't paying to attend to the comments. Yeah, my bad, guys. I seen aliens in Cali, no BS. Lucci Land. Go Raiders, that's all I know."
See? So, and that's it. So everybody could say like, okay, so you saw something weird in the sky. You're like, I saw that shit. And then this guy could be like, nah, you're fucking
Well, my
tripping. You didn't see
homie, my
that.
homie has a video out on the balcony, and like out of nowhere, you see just like boom, spurts of lights, and it's not like a firework because they all get up in like a line and they start like coming towards him. And he's Cameron Conjure, bro.
Oh.
And he's like, so I see him on his phone, but you
You
hear him
don't
on his
imagine what the fuck
phone.
that
You
was.
hear him on his phone, and he's like, bro, they're coming. It's like it's going down. They're coming. It's over. And like he's tripping out, and he shows me the video the next day. We're at work, and I'm just laughing, bro. He's like dead ass serious. And I'm like, bro, I get it. I was like, but just hearing me freak out and nothing happens is funny. Yeah, there was multiple people there. But it's just funny because it's just like so dramatic. And it's like the fact that you're here telling me the next day and you're showing me is
I
just
believe
funny.
I'm leaving, but my homie's fucking game. Fucking, there's a video of him that was posted on the El Dorado County Watch page. And they're like, oh my god, we see these like straight lines, you know what I mean? And you hear him over again. Oh my fucking god, dude! What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? You know, hell loud, dude. It's so
Gay again, like Puerto Rican again?
Puerto Rican, let's get
What do you mean about this Puerto Rican?
And then we get quiet for a second, and be like, yeah, it's really. Oh my fucking! Oh my god! You know, it's loud. It's so
That's so
funny.
funny.
It's so funny. You gotta find the video.
I see one driving on Douglas one time in Roseville. I was driving down because I lived in Rockland. And I looked to my left and I saw like a blue beam that was shooting into the sky for like 5-10 minutes while I was driving. And then like I was like, fuck this. And I flipped around to turn a bitch to go try to like see what it was. I was hella high because I'm from work. I was like, fuck it.
There you
I
go.
turned around and I seen it. I was like, where did it go? It just was gone. I was
That's
like,
it.
what the fuck?
Okay, so we've all had encounters or seen some type of alien shit, right?
Nope.
So you're telling me
I've
that
never seen nothing. I've never felt anything from a
So,
ghost.
hey, my boy
Would
Dre
you not
has
believe?
a crazy
No, I don't know.
We need to get my boy
I
Dre
just
on
never
here.
felt. I've never.
Jose,
I've
that's,
never seen anything or felt
That's
anything.
Cisco.
Cisco's probably got some crazy fucking stories.
no, he's got fucking.
Yeah,
We've heard a couple of stories.
File
Yeah.
fucking book in his head.
Okay, so
Cisco's got crazy.
so just so crazy shit, right? So we were talking the other day, fucking, we had our conversation about ghost stories that we were talking about. So the other night, right? Bella wanted to come back here. She's got her own thing going. So she comes back up here. I stayed at home, fucking, I'm sleeping. Mary went in the other room, fucking, something happened. And I come out and I ask the boys, I'm like, where's she at? She's like, oh, she's in the room. I'm like, all right, cool. Go back to bed. And apparently, Carmine kept looking down the hallway like, what the fuck? And so Mayor asked him, like, what's going on? He's like, oh, my dad keeps peeking his head out the door.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's like, okay.
He just sleepwalking. Scared the kids.
So that's it. She told me, she was like, it's the next day, and she's like, what was going on? What were they talking about? She's like, Carmine said he kept peeking her head out the door, like looking, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, absolutely not. Like, I'm fucking sleeping. So, like, for one, like, we started work an hour early this week, so I've been getting up like 3-something in the morning to get ready to go to work. So it's 11 o'clock at night, I ain't be fucking peeking my head out the door, like I'm sleeping. So when she said that, I was like, ooh, I was like, what do you mean? I was in the fucking bedroom by myself, and fucking someone's peeking through the door through there, like that.
That's
That's
what we
something
notice
going
about
on.
kids is that crazy shit they be talking about. Like, my son gets old enough, like, is he gonna say some shit that's actually true, or is he just fucking with me? You know what I mean? Because you can't think about it. Like, are your kids sometimes they'll get like a random shit that they want to say. I'll take it if you want it. Go ahead. But
So that's it. Like,
your kids are funny, bro.
well, your kids are small right now.
Yeah,
Like,
my kids are babies.
so
My kids aren't about too.
how would you react though if you're sitting there like, you know, so your kids just randomly talk?
First off, I know my skin would curl, and I'd be like, okay, I need to research that. I need to do that. What were you at? What were you doing? What were you watching?
No,
You know what I mean? Because I'm glad that
We
to
never
me,
knew that.
that to me is, babe, we need to find someone else to know. Because that's
That's it. So
crazy. So
say
they do
you're,
certain stuff. That's
I live in
fine.
the same apartment. I've seen a lot of shit.
Yeah. But you don't see something here. Nothing here.
you
Don't message Brittany later and ask her.
You don't bring that shit out here. So that's it. Okay, so say you're at home chilling, right? You know, your kids are little, so they just play, they talk, they do whatever. Like, have you ever thought like are they just making noise? Are they just doing what they're doing, or are they playing with somebody?
Well, my son doesn't ever. I mean, he'll go like in the corner and he'll throw his ball so it bounces back to him and shit. He's only 1.5, and he'll do that shit. He'll sometimes like he'll daze off, but usually that means he's tired. Like for everything my son does, there's usually something behind it that we already know about, like his routine and how he is that shit. He has got to the point where he's in the corner and we're like, where is he? And we hear him laughing. that's some other shit. What did you do?
You just
Or
hear-
what did you bring your kids into?
You hear a tickle that fucking, you're like, wait a minute, that's not it.
I make my son laugh. If my son laughs because he threw a ball at himself or something. Like my son's funny, bro. He's good. But that's if I heard that though, like my kids did some weird stuff like that. That's when the research starts.
But that's
Where am
it.
I at? How am I here? Who lived here before me? I'll go deep into it because that's when it comes down to that. I've seen movies, whether they're real or not. I'm gonna try to make sure that we're not somewhere we don't need to be, and if we need to, we go somewhere else.
I feel like it's weird because, like you say, you know, kids, they say kids can see things that we can't see or
They
or
say,
anything
who
like
is they? Who is they?
Exactly.
Fucking the movies.
Well, okay.
Who is they? You
They-
don't know who they is.
They are the same types of people who say the earth is flat. So it's like, okay, so you can't believe what they say. But can you believe what they say? Because In some cases it seems real, some cases it seems
It also
fake.
comes intact in what you believe. Like I believe in God, so if you believe in God, you have to believe in the devil. It's the same thing. So there's always going to be something coming after you. You know,
We
there's
don't
always
want to
something.
get back into that one.
But I'm just, we don't have to get into. So I'm just saying.
No,
if
we-
you believe one, you have to believe the other.
We had a whole fucking
So-
situation where fuck, we had people on that that were taking this, and he's Christian.
Yeah, if you watch the podcast, you know.
Last
We
week.
had Saint last week on here.
Oh, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
Preaching their devil worship.
So I'm legit curious. You've never seen anything, felt something, thought like, wait a minute, there's no way, like, okay, so I put my phone here,
Nope.
and you come back and it's over here, and you're like,
You never went to turn on the light as a kid and run back after you did it?
Oh, I
because it was
can't
dark?
remember. I can't remember that part, but I mean,
how long years ago?
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29.
So I've
You're
never,
18.
as far as I can remember, I've never had a ghostly experience or something was out of place or I felt something. But I'm not saying that it's not true. I've never personally had any.
Have you ever been somewhere
I
where
think
you,
aliens are for sure. You know.
have you ever been somewhere where you get a real uneasy feeling? Where you're just like, something don't feel right about
It just
this.
doesn't like affect me like that again. Like I've been places where like, oh, someone was, murdered or making or something like that. I'm like, oh, alright.
So is you
Keep
down?
moving.
You down?
You ever seen that movie Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah.
He's like the stoner. He's like, he even sounds like him.
What's happening on there, Steve? People are chiming in.
No,
Fucking-
it's all the same shit.
Nah, it's not for
Raiders,
fucking
is
chiming
all I
in.
know.
Jose Felix, what's happening,
Jose
home?
Felix.
That's the only thing that's different, though.
Shout out.
So I fucking watch this thing on YouTube, right? Fucking Tic Tac thing, where
Is it YouTube or TikTok?
well, I watch it on YouTube, but it's about Tic Tac. It's called Rando Nautica.
Rando Nautica?
Yeah, you never heard of it?
No.
So apparently it's some app. You download it and you button and you're like, okay, so they use your location and they're supposed to use like
China.
Yeah.
it's something more
China.
fucking like they use something that gives off like high levels of energy and a place that gives a low level of energy.
And all
You
your
pick-
info.
Like you pick something that you want to see.
Your social?
You pick something, okay, so like people choose like, okay, so I want to see the color orange. And it'll just send them to like a random ass location. And then you're like, oh, there's nothing orange here. And then you just fucking like randomly look in the grass, there's like an orange piece of paper. Just randomly.
It's weird.
And then you go
So I
somewhere.
go here into this bridge at nighttime. It's
What's it like?
Central
So
Park.
some people will be like, they'll randomly be like, okay, so we want to find, like, what is your end goal? Like, we want to find death. We want to see death. And they have videos where these people go and they're like, they found a fucking suitcase on the fucking beach washed up and there's a piece of a dead body in it.
Well, it just comes back to being the internet.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
The internet is an evil place.
well, would you
The
guys,
internet is a place where everybody can be free, whoever they want, do whatever they want.
well, would you guys be down to go do it?
Yeah, I'm down.
What are you gonna look up? What do you want to see?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
want to see fucking fish brains.
but would
If it brings me to fucking fish brains, I'll be impressed. I'll be
Go to
okay.
Lowe's car.
no, so okay, so
Go to my address.
so say we do it, right?
Oh shit.
And we type in fucking, okay, so we want to see fucking, what's just something random that you're like, there's no way that we're going to see that shit around here.
Starfish.
Okay,
Autographed Air Jordans.
so say we say,
I'm swiping them.
so say we say, okay, we want to find a starfish. We go somewhere and you're
Takes
like,
to the ocean, probably.
you're like, I don't see shit.
You're like,
And the next thing you know, you look over and there's like a little painting of a fucking star.
Yeah.
It's just a
So,
star.
so
Fish.
as particular as you have to be just as random though. That's the thing. So it's like I want to see a gray piece of metal.
No, because the way I see it, and this goes back to what I said with the whole China thing, is that just goes to show how smart technology is.
And how
Because they have satellites, Google imaging, all that kind of shit, to where they have it so that they're pretty much just trying to show you that, like, dude, we see everything.
Yeah. Well, have you been?
I can just randomly through all the fucking shit going on in the fucking World Wide Web, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
That they're able to grab so quick
Well,
It's
that's
just the
I've been
smallest
having-
little. Oh, we seen a fucking star. You were like, you even said.
I've been having these location things on my phone pop up sometimes when I go like I download something or whatever. It'll ask,
Google.
"Do you no because I have an iPhone, so it's the Apple Store."
You wouldn't know anything about that.
So it'll ask me though, like, is it okay if we take this and apply it to other things that you look up or that you look for that you like? You know what I mean? Just in doing that, have you seen that video with the dude who's like holding his phone up and it's like, this is what your phone is actually doing, and it's reading everything in your house, around your house to find what you like or what you might want to buy. And what's crazy is, you know how many times I'll be thinking about getting something and then boom, it's right there. Same shit. So you see, they're not gonna do that same shit. That's what they're doing with the app. It's like, find me this, and they're gonna notify everything in your house that
Okay,
they've seen.
so-
And like, that's why he wants it. Let's send him here.
So that I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, okay, obviously this is fake. Somehow, like you sign up for an app, apparently like your phone fucking listens to you regardless. Like, so my whole thought was, all right, so this is what we do. Write our shit down. Like, okay, so we'll fucking leave our phone in the kitchen. We'll go outside. We'll write down what we actually want to see. We'll do fucking whatever. Put it in, and then we'll go from there. Like, not because I think something's gonna pop up, but what if? Like, I think it'd be fucking pretty dope if it was to actually happen. But then again, like,
It probably just takes the odds.
That shit won't blow my mind.
like, and that's it. Like, it's the internet, so is it true? Probably not. But do I want to find out? Absolutely. Because you see some videos and it's like, okay, so this happened, this happened, this happened. Like, what if we're like, okay, so we want to look for this or that? Like, we want to find death. And if it leads us on
$1
this,
million.
yeah, like we look up this, okay, so we drive to the bank.
No, it's difficult to pop
It's not
up.
gonna-
Once upon a day, they'll all of a sudden search out any kind of like suicide things going on
Yeah,
with the
like-
police station.
What if they're like, okay, so this is where you're gonna go, and we end up at the bomb shelter?
Sounds
Like,
like $1 million.
that would be pretty crazy. But that's it. So I mean, I don't think you're gonna find just okay. So I want to see $1 million. Like,
Hell yeah.
Pull up to a fucking house in Oro Hills. Like that's $1 million. I mean,
No,
I
$1
think-
million.
yeah. So you want to see $1 million cash?
Yeah.
I don't think it works like that.
Okay, well, we're gonna find out.
Because it goes off what they say is it goes off of energy shit.
I'm all fucking hungry.
Sick ass,
I'm
bro.
so hungry.
Drink a beer.
Talk about some fights or what?
Ooh, the fights. Those are some good fights, bro. There's some good fights.
So last week's fights,
These were all Italian.
that's on
This fucking, what's his name?
for Tory.
Mark, yeah, something Mark Vittori. Fuck,
Yeah.
I hate that one.
That fool's fucking weak, dude. He didn't press the fight.
God,
I'll be back.
Like if you have the opportunity to fucking go in for the title, like you have to make the fucking best of it.
You gotta,
Yeah,
you gotta.
Dr. Mamba.
Help!
Oh, just stepped over that. No, Mark Vittori, bro. So the first fight I ever know that I found out who this girl was that fight. You know, I started watching it and I was like, it's a good fight. And I was like, who's brother piecing up this dude, this muscle dude? And then he started slipping stuff, coming in and out, and just precision punching. And I was like, Jesus. So that's when I started looking into him. That was about 2 years ago. And then now, like the shit that fool Marvin Vittori was talking about, and I watched the fight over and over since then because as soon as I heard about it, I was like, this is gonna be dope. Because I wanted this fool was talking all that shit, let's see if he's actually leaving about, and he wasn't at all. And still had the nerve at the end of the fight after the decision saying, like, I still feel like he didn't win. Come on, bro. The first fight, I watched his highlights on it, and they posted a video during his little glimpse thing, like, you know, UFC 293 or whatever it was, and fucking, it shows him and it shows that fight with him in it on his clip, and it's everything he did right. So it's maybe like a fucking 30-second clip, you know what I mean? And then there's nothing else in it, it stops. And it was like, oh, I won that fight, this and that. It's like, bro, no, he didn't win shit. He was trash. Hot trash, bro.
I feel like that was the worst fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the worst fight of the night, and it wasn't.
Who was it, the flyweights or the bantamweights? The Brazilian dude, the Mexican guy? Moreno's
He
hard.
put it down, dude.
He's
He put it down.
He's gonna be the champ for a minute.
So-
That dude, he fought was bad.
So with that Izzy fight, I get disappointed when I watch a fight. I'm not an Izzy fan. I don't like him. There's no specific reason. It's just like I don't like John Jones because they're good. They're good
They're
fucking
point
fighters.
scorers. They're precision.
Yeah, but I'll still for the life of me tell you that Gustafsson won that first fight against John Jones.
Mm.
That's what I believe, and I'm obviously no fucking expert.
Oh yeah, they went to war for sure. But
But-
if you watch it technically, like, do you ever train? Do you
No.
train? No. Okay, so then you.
So that's why I said I'm no expert, but
Yeah, I'm not saying no. You're not
Watching
being an
it.
expert, but when you train and you're in it, when you like, if you ever went a few rounds in a boxing ring, You'll start to understand.
Well, that's it. Like, I understand that. Obviously, I have no trained eye to it. But when I watched it, I was like, okay, so the first time I'm like, all right, I think Gus is the one. And the second time I watched it, I'm like, I still kind of feel like Gus is the one that fight. Like, to me, it was just, it was cleaner, a little bit more fucking, a little busier, press the action.
Do you know anything about the point system?
I mean,
So takedowns, I'm pretty sure this is the way it goes. I'm not 100% positive. I'm pretty sure takedowns are a full point. Takedowns are a full point. Strikes and everything are like half a point. Something like that.
that's it. Gus then got more takedowns than Jones. He fucking landed clean shots.
But off
Jones
the
did as
takedown, you
well.
don't only get points for the takedown. He gets points for if he turns it around and gets back up. If he
Oh, yeah.
fights off, if he reverses it, you know what I mean?
Well, that's it. So he took him down, was, I believe, the first person to ever take him down. But, like, so I feel like Stylbender's kind of the same. Like, when people go in there to fight him, they overthink it.
But he's got
Like-
blackouts, he's got submissions.
But that's it. Like, okay, so you take a guy like Romero. And that I think that's what pissed me off is like,
Romero fucking, he just,
He didn't do shit.
He didn't engage anything.
Yeah.
He wasn't even on counter strikes. He still wasn't really.
and like, so you take a guy like Gastelum, who went in there fucking ready for war. And they put on a fucking hell of a fight. To a guy like, okay, so Romero did nothing.
He doesn't because he understood that precision matters more than power.
But that's it. Like at some point, you have to fucking take stuck in your man bun.
Fucking bullshit. Ah.
Watch the dogs, my dude.
So like he engaged nothing. The same thing with Costas. I feel like Costas didn't fucking. They,
He got whooped, bro.
But that's it,
Because
they
how
don't-
can you engage somebody who has inches of reach and has power and has just
We got
everything about him? It's
But if
like,
you
homie
continue-
Jose Felix saying, watch a glitch in the Matrix. We're in a simulation.
see, I've heard that shit too.
And then Jose said Clippers about to close it out on the Jazz.
Clippers. We're talking.
That I wouldn't doubt. Being in like a simulation, I always felt like
I was listening the other day talking about like what if we're all really just in a dream and
maybe just like that. Or we're just being not even like a simulation, but like simulation because like the way I feel like the galaxy works or the
it's like I believe in God. But how do you feel like when you see somebody? You're like I've seen you.
we're just
before.
like a thief. We're like a movie to other people. You know what I mean? It's just all the fucking. I don't know.
Well, that's deja vu.
Yeah.
I get that
Well,
shit.
what is deja vu? Deja vu could just be us dreaming. You know what I mean?
You know, that was like in movies sometimes where at the end of the movie it's just like, what's that one movie? Men in Black. Remember they have everything go there? Yeah, and he does that shit. That's what I think the world's kind of like. I think it just keeps going and going and going. There's no God, it's just, I don't know, that's weird shit.
Well, that's it. Okay, so that's a whole different thing than what you're talking about. It's just a glitch in the matrix. So like everything happens. All right then. And then like, so something happens to break that. Like fucking. I watched. There's a video that went around. People say it was a glitch in the matrix. Other people say it's like demonic shit.
But if that was it, then emotions wouldn't be a factor. You know what I mean? I feel like emotions wouldn't be what they are. Having a soul wouldn't be what it is. It wouldn't be having camaraderie, being empathetic. You know, wouldn't be a thing.
Robots, it's just
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that, but like you say, like in your dream, right? In your dream, you have some feelings, but a lot of your feelings are desensitized in your dream. You know, you're just going through the emotion. Like if you say you're running from somebody and you jump down a hill in a dream, usually you can go 10, 20 feet and like be like, oh shit, I'm cool, and keep going. So that's a pain desensitizer. You know,
I can go
because
hard
if
for
it was a dream, like bro, if something happened right now, if you were to sock me in the fucking face, you'd be like, god damn, that fucking hurt. You know what I mean? That's not part of the dream. In dreams, nothing hurts. In
That's not true.
a other reality world, unless it is the Matrix, they plug something into your spine, nothing's gonna hurt.
That's
Shit,
not true.
pain is a real thing. That is a real thing. You cut my arm off with a chainsaw, that's a real fucking thing. So how can we be in any kind of Matrix, any kind of time zone?
Well, that's it. So so like saying if it's a simulation, there's somebody playing you or there's somebody doing it. And they're like, okay, so we're gonna cut your arm off. Are you gonna fucking live or are you gonna die? Some people live. Like, okay, so you live. Now we give you these fucking instructions. They're like Game of Sims,
If
basically.
there was instructions that I'd fucking...
You wouldn't know about it.
I ain't fucking do. What the fuck is an instruction at that point?
Someone's playing your character.
That's been weird. No.
But it's like fucking. It's like, so there's a video of a little girl, she's like looking in the mirror. And I've seen some where it's like, oh, this is a glitch in the Matrix, and I've seen some, so this is a fucking demon. She's looking in the mirror, fucking laughing, playing, and the little girl turns her head, but the mirror's still looking straight. And it's like, is that a fucking glitch or is that a fucking demon? You just...
So what do you mean is it a glitch or a demon? It's, now,
Well, it's
you were
just-
first talking about ghosts being real and then you're just like, glitch or demon. So it's like it kind of...
So do you believe in demons?
I don't know.
You can believe in demons or you can believe in energy. Those are you think energy is a demon?
So would you do fucking Ouija board?
No, I wouldn't. I don't play shit like that. Here.
But that's it. So then there's a difference between fucking energy and demons.
Right. I don't play with either one.
I say, so these guys fucking pushed it out on me last year. We're supposed to go ghost hunting. We're supposed to get Ouija board in the fucking grave.
I'm gonna be down, but I'm not staying the night nowhere, and I'm not being there for over an hour. I'm not staying the night.
So what happened?
It was an hour.
What'd you flake out on?
An hour doesn't mean I'm an hour.
What'd you flake out on?
I didn't go there.
Kept saying that we were gonna go explore cemetery and do a Ouija board. And then
Okay.
we're like, okay, and then he was like, oh, we're gonna go to San Jose. We're like, okay, and then he was like, no, let's just go to Sacramento. And then
Ouija board just
last minute, they were like, oh, let's go to the one at Kalama. I was like,
I said, okay, so let's go to fucking find a goddamn cemetery that we can go to that's not locked.
Why don't you just put one right down the road?
That's fucking tiny. We were, so what the plan was,
So it's not fake.
Wow.
Rest in peace, everybody over here.
Disrespectful.
Rest in peace, everybody over here at Spring Valley Mortuary Church.
so we planned on going somewhere like,
Cemetery.
we were gonna do what we were gonna do, and then we were each gonna go our separate ways. And
Okay.
just kinda explore.
Yeah.
But of course, this guy knows, they were like, oh, about that, I'm not sure I wanna do it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
go back and watch the episodes.
There was time to go to the cemetery or
I
some
had
shit.
so many
But-
suggestions. You're like, no.
I'm not down to play with death. I don't play with death. I don't play with
We're not
death.
playing with
You're afraid of it. Deep down inside, no matter how much you admit it to yourself or anybody else does, you're afraid of death. Don't play with that shit. There is a lot of people that aren't, but still in some way they are. Because death has to do with fear. Everybody has fear. Doesn't matter what your fear is. It has a lot to do with fear.
I'm sure it's
Fear
fine.
has to do with death, but death doesn't have nothing.
They're one and the same.
No, no.
They're one and the same. Fear and death are damn near the
Death don't
same.
give a fuck about fear.
Fear don't give a fuck about death.
Because you fear death.
No, that's not
But
necessarily
you can
true.
also not fear death. There's fear can be multiples of
So
others.
that's it, so there's people
Just like
who,
death can be multiples. You can be alive and still be dead.
so there's people who aren't afraid to die. Like they're not, like whatever happens, happens, and they're cool with that.
I feel like we're getting into like a rabbit hole.
Yeah, if you don't ever think about your death and like get scared, that's what's wrong with you, buddy.
I don't think about, what's funny, I don't think about my death and get scared. I think about other people's death and get scared.
Also, but you never been like, oh man, if I ever died, then my daughter would do it.
But that's
See, but my death will get sent to me from other
You
people.
just get died, you're like, ooh, that scares me. You know?
But that's it, it doesn't scare you because you're worried about you, it scares you because you're worried about the people surrounding you.
Yes.
So that's a different,
That's one of my fears, is the people that I love not recognizing me.
well,
That's
not,
like, that's a fear to me for some reason. I don't know why.
what was Jose saying? Jose's chiming in, fucking, he's a little late to fucking read.
They talked about how we think, want things, and somehow that thing, person, etc. shows up in your life.
Go back to high school and stop
Pain is a mental condition in your brain. Electrical pulses. Some people don't have pain receptors. Y'all should play the Ouija board on the show.
Man,
You read that like it was all from one person.
It was.
it is.
Okay.
So that's it.
Because I thought it was different people, and I was like, why is it?
Nice.
He asked it, just different points, different bullet points, and he's talking each sentence, each message he said.
Alright, so since Drizz is really the only one that's like, I've never seen ghosts, don't really trip, like, would you play the Ouija board?
Yeah.
I've heard weird shit, I've never seen weird shit.
And I've never actually been somewhere where there's been like a Ouija board present.
I don't like Ouija boards, one, because it plays with it if it's real,
Yeah.
but two, if it is, there's somebody can always be pushed and always believe it. If everyone relaxes and somebody, one person does
If
it,
you're buying your shit from fucking Toys R Us, I will play. I wanna play with some shit.
What's the
That
difference?
shit better have a
What's the
fucking.
difference?
He said it better have a deed.
Okay.
To me, I feel like
The Ouija
if
board
you
is
really
just
want to do a Ouija board,
a
you
communication
do
thing.
You know,
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just for communication. The board
you're
doesn't have
telling
anything
me-
in
He
it.
wants to fuck with the demonic shit.
Yeah, I
So
get it.
with the
I don't think the board has
HD
anything to do with it.
Let's spell it out.
so fucking this.
It's just a communication thing. Yeah.
To me, if everybody lifts their hands up and it spells some shit out,
Oh yeah, that's
That's it.
over. That's
That's
over.
it. So it
yeah,
says that
I'm gone.
you need your energy on it.
Right. Stupid. Let me spit on it or something. We'll all spit on it and then see what it does.
That's it.
I'm saying I'm gonna push some shit and it's just gonna be a bunch of random letters and numbers. I'm gonna say.
So, okay, so that's it. Okay, so say you're
I'm
on
just
there,
gonna be
right?
pushing it. Nothing's gonna be pushing me to push it. I'll just be like trying to push it and it'll just
Trying to fuck with somebody. Always somebody's trying to fuck with somebody.
But that's it. Say, okay, so say you're all on
Dude,
there,
all you guys
right?
will be like C H U P S.
Oh,
Chupas.
hey, we start talking about it and look at the camera. They're full on the screen.
He looked at the lights and was
I'm
somewhere.
just saying.
And my AC just dropped. Oh man, it did. AC
I'm just
turned
saying,
on.
bro. There's some...
Don't say stuff like that. He's on. No, I haven't cut my toenails. I think I hit the wire. Fucking pussy.
No, so that's it, though. Like,
Turn on my phone and see if you can hear it.
He died.
is the fucking battery plugged in?
Damn. But we've been going for over an hour and a half. No, we've been going for like 2 hours.
Fucking plug it in, fool.
I need a regular USB, the old school one. I think it's that one.
Which one?
It's in the box right there.
In the back.
So I feel like fucking, I mean, so I feel like, yeah, you can fucking get in there and you can do things where it's like, okay, so I'm touching it, you're touching it, you're gonna think I'm moving it, and I could be thinking you're moving it.
Yeah.
But what if neither one of us actually are? Because if I do it, I want to be straight laced. Like, I'm not gonna
That's what
fuck
I'm saying.
around.
If I do it to you, I mean when I say that it's gonna go to random numbers, I mean that I'm not gonna be forcing it. I mean I just don't think it'll actually work.
And
So
that's
I'll
it.
do whatever you have to do, like lightly touch it, and you're supposed to like let it do you or whatever. I don't know. I'll do whatever
There we go.
you have to do, but I just don't think it'll work.
No,
No
not at
matter
all.
what.
Yeah, so, and that's it. Like, I want to do it, but I want to make sure that when we do it, nobody's fucking around.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see could
If
it actually work.
works, which I don't think it will, but I'm down to
There we go.
do it legit.
So that's it. So what would make you believe that it worked? Say we're moving.
That I actually spell something crazy.
But that's it. So, but regardless of who you're
So I'm
playing
gonna
with,
close my eyes, I'm gonna do the instructions, and if it spells something out with, like that has to do with the question, then I'll start to like be like, oh, whoa, that's crazy.
yeah, but then you would.
But I don't think it will. I think when I do it and do whatever the instructions say, it's gonna be like H, Z, Q, 2, S. You know?
But if it's moving by itself and it's spelling
No.
shit out,
It
like,
has to spell something. Because then I just think that I'm doing it subconsciously.
but would you be able to trust it saying, okay, so
I wouldn't
say,
trust a Ouija board. Period.
say all four
If we
of
go into
us.
some crazy shit and some shit pops out, doors are opening,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
portal opens.
I'm feeling weird, cold, fucking shivers and shit. And Jose's already, that's the vibe.
His eyes are rolling back.
Esteban's already cutting out. We see his flip flops running real quick. He's like, "Told you I was catching you, Rob."
He's on the ceiling.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, say four of us are playing
One
right
makes a
now.
backflip, I'm running.
If the four of us are playing and it moves to spell something, and it does spell something crazy, are you gonna believe that happened?
See, I
Or
don't
you?
even know how it works. Do we all put our hand on it?
Yeah, like so each
Oh,
of you would
really?
put a finger.
I think one person should be writing like at a distance away. Everyone closes their eyes and looks up. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We all have to like, yeah. If we're all putting our
If it
fingers
just
on
goes
it,
fucking
Yeah, because in the movies they're like looking at it and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what does it do?
Whoa!
somebody's over here like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, that's what I'm
I
saying.
feel like
Like,
they could light candles and fucking.
Make a pentagram.
Yeah,
draw the
Sacrifice the dog.
I'm on board.
I'm down.
Like I said, I'm down. I just don't think it'll work. But
We need to put some feelers out there and find
Yeah, but I
real
also
ones.
don't want
what's
it to
the
work.
difference? There is
And
no
then
real
I don't
one.
want it to work, and then some crazy movie shit happens where like it attaches to somebody, and then all of a sudden
Next you know,
I don't hear from you for 2 weeks, and you committed suicide. You know what I mean? Then I don't want that to happen. You
Yeah,
know?
like
That's what scares me. The actions of it ain't shit, but like if something happens later, like all of a sudden you go down a whole depression for 6 months, and you end up killing yourself after we did this, and then I'm gonna be stuck on that the rest of my life. Like, what led to this? And I'm gonna be, you know what I mean? Like,
You would think that, but at the same time, like, was that always gonna be a situation that happened? Like,
it
was
might
that
not have been
always-
until we fuck with it.
but what was this person depressed before and then?
No matter who
maybe
controls your life, you still have at least a tiny bit of control. So if you fuck with that control and it ends up being your fault, why? Then it's worse than if it was meant to be or
See,
not.
I felt like you
Also, if I do a Ouija board, I want to do it somewhere that's known for demonic or spiritual situation.
I'm afraid that they'll attach themselves to me.
You can.
Boom, all of a
You're
sudden,
fucking-
me and my lady don't work out. She leaves me, takes kids.
Is that her writing in right there?
Maybe.
Yeah, it is.
Robbie, you touch
Robbie,
the
you
board.
touch a board and you aren't coming
Yeah,
up.
I just thought you what I'm talking might be real, goddamn. You taking my chances.
Natalia Romero Perez, come on, check our rereads. That's all Miguel. Ciao, Miguel.
What's happening?
So,
TKD crack.
I mean,
Set it up.
it's something that I've always wanted to do. It's something I've always been too much of a pussy to actually do because,
Are you scared to do the Bloody Mary thing in the bathroom?
nah, I did that as a kid. nothing
Yeah, I
happened.
did this game multiple times.
Yeah, like nothing-
Single boodle juice, nothing around.
Well, the difference is, so people have always said Bloody Mary, but I've tried that and nothing happened.
Did you drink one while you said it?
No, I was like, fucking 10.
Let's see, not doing it now.
Send it.
I mean, that'd be fun. I'd go in the fucking bathroom and say Candyman.
And then do the Ouija board right after.
So, but that's it. So, but the Ouija board is different because there's been hundreds of fucking
Replicas.
people who say fucking,
They're all the same.
this is what actually happened. Like, this happened, nothing happened. No, this did happen to me. No, this happened to me. Like,
No.
and I feel like at some point I can never say like nothing is off limits as being real. Because there's always a possibility that somebody has seen or heard or been through something that I haven't been. So who am I to be like, nah, you're just fucking
Yeah, but I don't
full
know
of
how
shit.
mentally stable those people are.
Well, who's to say that the crazy people aren't the smartest people?
They
Right?
say they're just crazy.
But then that's the problem.
I know, so
Like-
you just gotta roll with whatever you wanna roll with.
Like, it goes back into the same thing of like, people who say like this is a simulation. Like, what if the people who are fucking standing at the fucking subway station, flipping out, telling you fucking, God's coming, you're all fake, you're all gonna die. Like, what if those are the people that aren't part of the simulation? They see things, and they're just trying to warn you. But we're all like, he's crazy, don't listen to him. Like,
That's
what
just
if?
a whole cycle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it almost goes back into that.
And like you see somebody fucking walking down the street and you think they're fucking tweaked out because they're talking and they're fucking moving, they're like, what if they've just seen shit that fucking, they're like, I don't know how to explain it to people because they're not on that same type of wavelength.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fuck out, I'm gonna have to say.
But okay, so like they-
Captain Sparrow.
did you see when there was like fucking 6 of them all down there fucking walking? Shit, fucking. I was just in my car at a green light, fucking like, what's happening here? But
Yeah, I don't know about all that stuff, man.
I mean, I feel like anything could happen, and so I say we do it somewhere fucking neutral location where it's like, okay, so we're not gonna have something set up under the table. You guys aren't gonna try to fuck with me about it, because
I think we go back to the radio. Cemetery or nothing, man.
when are you in? When are you gonna not fucking pussy out?
Well, radio the whole time.
No.
You didn't plan it good enough. Just you didn't plan it good enough.
Bullshit! I told you, let's go to Coloma. Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, what do you tell me? My sister would be down, but I'm not.
Going for what?
We're gonna look.
Not you.
Vicious demons.
So we're talking
Who's
about
to say some beautiful angel that'll grant you a wish won't come out?
Stop trying to give me some on the couch.
As soon as you get close, it's just a new place. Hey. Okay, so we'll do fucking. I mean, it's still hella far away for the Halloween one, but I thought I wanted to do it way before that. So, where's the most haunted location that you guys have heard? Somewhere around here.
Somewhere around here would be is the little hotel on Main Street. That's around here is the most haunted place I've heard of.
I said we go to the Cecil. Take a fucking.
I've also been to like New Mexico and shit like that. It's
So
crazy.
we'll take a fucking road trip down south. Go to the Cecil.
I thought they closed it. But
Not
they
so.
changed it.
Hey, you know that in
People trying to go
Texas at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre House they do they do tours. You can stay the night there and have dinner there and all that
Oh
crazy
my
shit.
god,
I would do it.
Fuck that.
that's crazy.
When I was driving out there, I was scared we were gonna go through it, but you don't go through it until you go off the other side.
So we went to the Winchester Mystery House. It wasn't much. I mean, no. So it was hella crazy.
Right
Like,
for your mom.
You said the haunted mansion ride at Disneyland got you going.
so we went in and like
What was
as
so
you,
special about that place?
it was just supposed to be fucking Sarah Winchester's house, and she kind of went crazy and just kept building and building and building.
Oh,
And so she just kept adding shit like.
to the house,
Yeah, like so there's rooms that lead to nothing. Like you open the door and it's just a
a
wall.
wall, yeah.
And like, so they say like she was doing seances and shit, and she was trying to like build a house where spirits would just fucking roam wherever. I don't know, it's just a whole bunch of different shit.
She never like really killed nobody or anything?
No, but
Just
her
saying about
husband,
She wasn't
her husband was the one who invented the Winchester rifle, which was used to kill
Oh.
people. And so she was doing seances, like trying to appease spirits that the rifle had killed. And so like, it sucked because we went through coronavirus, like when we went, and so like half the house was closed off. You couldn't get to everything.
That sucks.
But I mean, nothing really crazy happened. When we first walked in, there's like a glass door to one side and a glass door to the other, like a hallway for fucking no apparent reason why they put doors there. So we're standing there fucking, waiting, like these people are gonna go. So you go in, you go to the right, to the left is doors. And like as we're standing there waiting for our turn to go right, like the door just popped open and then it just closed by itself. And I'm like, alright, that was weird, but was that supernatural? Was that fake? Was that...
Sounds like something they do at the fucking little event.
Well, that's what I was like, I'm standing there and I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, was it fake? Could be, could not be. But I didn't really feel anything crazy there. Like, it was a cool little tour if you want to fucking walk through it and just kind of see it. But it wasn't really anything special.
Do you feel like places like the dump hold a lot of spirits opposed to other places?
The dump?
What was it done?
I mean, I get where you're coming from, but I don't think so.
No?
No.
That's where a lot of stuff goes. Like sorted or crushed or...
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Like, it goes,
They
like,
say that-
attached to,
yeah,
like,
they say that-
objects and,
yeah.
yeah, like, things like that, yeah.
Would you spend the night in the morgue?
No.
No? Why?
I wouldn't go on the wall.
Why not?
I hate seeing.
Because there's bad spirits.
I want
Okay.
to do that because that's just dead bodies. I don't want to be about that.
Well,
The spirits,
I'm
I
not
don't
talking
care
about
about that,
sleep,
but
like-
I don't want to be around no...
You just said, would you spend the night in the morning?
Yeah, like, would you spend the night? Would you work in a morgue?
No.
No?
Yeah,
I
just
would.
don't-
You're
I don't
right.
like
You're
that.
right. If I was there overnight, I would not sleep. You're right.
Yeah, obviously.
I would fucking go crazy. Yeah, fuck that.
So would you ever work at a funeral home?
I had a job offer to be a groundskeeper. And
As long as it's, I don't know. I would say that I'd like to like do the landscaping at a cemetery, but I wouldn't want to be like digging shit up and burying shit.
That's part of the landscape.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Tell me you didn't see the lights flicker a little bit. Am I tripping? No, you
Hey,
didn't.
you're trying
Don't
now.
start burning your
You're
fucking
trying.
You're stretching. You're
I'm living for 2
stretching.
years, man. I
Don't bring your fucking spirits
I
out.
haven't had nothing.
Nah, it's fucking like these are things that I've always thought like, could I work in a pool? No, I mean yeah, but I don't know.
I definitely could if the money was right.
Like,
I was gonna say like that thing on Facebook. Oh, for $1,000 a night, would you?
yeah,
Yeah.
but obviously
Oh, yeah.
they're not making that. It's a fucking normal wage or whatever wage they do.
Probably not. But if it was a good money, then yeah, for sure.
Okay, so what about like?
The closest I would do is I would walk across the street and make sure nobody snuck over there. If they snuck in a photo shoot, that's on them. At least I'm watching the entrance. You know,
So-
as far as I'm going.
So if I can get in touch with somebody who runs a fucking, like they're the work director or whatever, and they give us the opportunity to go in there in Ouija board and film, are you in?
Yes.
Don't fucking lie to me.
Yes, I would.
Zero. No.
I'm down.
And you can get the cheapest fucking you board. Hey, you're either way, we're talking to some motherfuckers for sure.
See?
Stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying.
So what if we can do it like, okay, so they're like, nah, you can't fucking Ouija board in here, that's stupid. Like, alright, how about, can we come in, fucking, give us fucking 8 at night to 8 in the morning?
I don't think
That's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
people
time.
would do that.
Yeah,
It's a pay.
impossible. Yeah, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Then it's not
You'd have to
necessary.
sneak there.
That's long, that's like 16 hours.
Well, that's it. What if we were fucking, what if we had got somebody into it?
And then go.
If you could talk somebody into that, I'd be so down.
So, okay, so you'd be willing to do that, but would you be willing? Where's one place you're like, no, I'm not. Nah. Funeral home? But we can be locked inside a funeral home for fucking 12 hours. Not even 12 hours, fucking 10 o'clock at night to 6 in the morning. Why?
I'm not going anywhere over there like that.
We'll go something.
Because suspicious shit happens and I'm not being part of it.
Oh my.
But that's the proof that you want.
I want to see other kind of proof. You know?
Okay, so are you
I want
down?
to be a part of this proof.
So if it goes something, so
Yeah.
I'll record everything for you.
So you're down to be in there.
I'm down to be there, yeah.
I said I'm down, dude.
See?
Let's get well
I'll go with you guys.
What do you mean you'll go with? Obviously we'd be in there. But we'd have to go like, okay, so I'm gonna go down. So you're gonna go into the
It's gonna have to
basement.
be 4 more people. 4 more people.
So you would go discover, fucking go down and check out the basement. One person would be like, okay, so we're gonna go in this room.
together. Everyone is Scooby-Doo. Buddy Robbie ain't gonna take the basement, or we just take the fucking attic. Nope.
He said we're all staying together, back to back.
Yeah,
Quadruple
It's
formation.
like Lexi, like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
We're gonna stay like we're not
So
gonna.
we're gonna be loyal to this legacy. You explore this side of the house. So that's the way we would set it up. It was like, okay,
You just catch me up.
I'm fucking sitting outside, fucking like, I hear him
Chain smoking
coming.
cigarette. What's up to me about?
That's a new story.
So, I feel like I'm fucking try to reach out to somebody to see if we can't fucking do something wild like that.
I just
Like,
think it would be a lot.
it wouldn't be a lot. It's,
It would be illegal for one.
how?
Immoral for second.
How is it illegal? We're not
It's not illegal to use
filming.
permission.
Yeah, we're not filming the people that have passed away.
We're not digging
Like
So
that
it
graves.
would just be like in the
We would just
secretary.
We're just in the
No,
elevator.
front desk.
no. We would be everywhere inside.
He said
But obviously, they don't just have people fucking hanging around.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No,
Spirits? No, shit.
spirits are different.
Yeah, so we won't. Yeah, you're right. We won't be.
Yeah, we're not gonna
We're not
fucking
gonna be able to pull them out.
Yeah, no, no.
You can go in his chest.
Do what we do.
See, you can play tic-tac.
Yeah.
This little piggy.
But this is on the chain.
It would just be like fucking, we him.
you go to
It's
Shark Tank
fucking-
Park?
We hang out for that night, like or even first just.
I won't be anywhere more than an hour. I'll tell you that right now. No more than an hour.
How are you gonna be the cameraman filming it all if you don't want to stay more than an hour?
I guess.
You said it,
I'm being the camera.
You got a tripod? Tripod right there.
Well, I tell you, you just get a GoPro, put it on your head, we'll walk around, we'll see what happens.
But have you seen that? So my girl watches
Little
those
share
shows,
box.
like those summer shows and shit. And they are so funny to me, bro. Because it's
Yeah.
just like, oh, bro, I'm feeling real dizzy right now.
Yeah.
Get away, right? Why am I so angry? It's like, what?
A lot of those are just
Come on,
fucking,
bro.
a lot of those are just ridiculous.
Come on.
But I still want to go to the Zach Baggins Museum in Vegas. They supposedly have fucking, yeah, like they supposedly have
That fool's
hand
hilarious to
doll.
me. That fool really doing skits. He's like, yeah, bro, this shit's good. Because to me it's so
In mid-sentence, it's like, I
In
feel
mid-sentence, he's like, did you guys just like go back inside? He's like, I think you guys just saw my mom. Or my grandma's my grandma. It was crazy. He's like, dude, your grandma's name is Kristen? Well, how'd you know? It's my great-great-great-great-grandmother. Fuck that. Fuck
And
that.
that's it. A lot of that shit is fucking fake. But I want to go check it out for ourselves.
There's just gonna be shit. There's gonna be like, they have little machines that push wind up you, like, or hella cold at one time.
I mean,
You'll be like, oh my
honestly,
god, you guys want that too?
The Vento's on the one time and that's why, like,
so obviously we'd go in there fucking, we'd have to go in and talk with them. Be like, check it out. I don't. We just want to go in there. We want to see.
You see, I'm not like real spirits, man.
We just
I'm
want to
from
see.
Hangtown, don't fuck with me.
No, we just want to see if Steve can be in there for 12 hours by himself, and then we'll come back out.
hours, that's too long.
Steve can go 12 hours by himself.
I'd say we should do
6
it.
hours.
No.
6 hours. 10
You don't need to be in there that
a.m.
long to talk to
You
someone.
want to get a bed, Warzone, and TV.
You gotta be in there from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
You're crazy.
Doing nothing.
Yeah, that's
Like-
Just
like-
sitting there and expecting to hear things, you're gonna eventually start
Okay,
thinking.
so that's it.
I was crazy.
Oh,
No.
me?
At that point, yeah, you'll be so like
Because if I'm just sitting there
out.
watching TV, if there's a spirit, the spirit's gonna make something up. So at least let me watch TV. You know what I mean? I'll turn it up real high. And
Bring your phone. Watch some
I'll just
children
look
there.
straight at the fucking
You just see the TV fucking up and he's just twisting around. He's like, nah, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. So you're
It's not
okay.
really-
So you're fucking. You'll be in there, fucking set up a phone, record, fucking. Okay, we're gonna record in this room. We're gonna do that.
Well, what does
Obviously,
he do while he's in there? He just sits there?
are you here? You seen that, right?
Here,
my
blink
God.
twice.
Fígalo.
Okay,
Oh my
they-
god.
Oh,
Stop it, guys.
Stop it.
It's not done.
It just pops in his
It
head.
doesn't even we got
No, that's not gonna happen again.
Like, we're not-
There's no way to show because it was, yeah.
I didn't do shit.
You better not follow me on it.
Hey, this
We're all sitting here looking, people on the camera, we're all sitting there at one point.
this whole fucking place up here. That's probably where it came from. Cause this whole
You know how long these fucking apartments have been here?
Hey, I bet-
They renovated the apartment, not the electrical.
I've been in quite a few of these apartments, and each one of them like, there's some weird shit happening here. At some point, probably been inside of one at every point in time. It's crazy. Like I know a chick died in that apartment for sure.
Not like we're all in
I'm scared.
No, not this one. Next door.
I don't want to be there.
Either or.
Fucking. So yeah, I'm into doing this. We'll
No, the dodgeball though. Dodgeball are really
kickball fool.
Kickball, sorry. I don't know why. It's the same shit to me.
Kickball, right.
Jose's not doing any of that shit.
You don't think so?
He's gonna be scorekeeper.
No, he'll be the fucking camera guy. He'll shoot some beer.
Really, I'm not.
He played. He said he was down. No. He fucking he's in.
He's in. He knows it.
Make it long years. That's the word. Oh, Teddy Spencer being a suspicious Britney and erasing her messages.
Oh, you're in big trouble.
Message retracted, it said.
Yeah. Real suspicious.
You got suspicious Teddy now?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That could be a little bit of my fault because I wasn't really paying attention, but
Either way, yeah.
It's in the
It's
cloud.
off. What's
It's in
the
the cloud.
What the fuck you hiding? Well, yeah, I'm gonna find out when I get home. When
I'm
I'm
typing YouTube and getting information.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm 100% in. I know when it comes down to it, this guy's going to fucking flake out.
So
As
then,
usual.
I bet you 2 days before the kickball tournament in spring the
This
next time.
time, and I actually find out. I'll be there.
We can go there tomorrow and talk to him.
When you tell me, okay, I'm picking you up at 7, and you know, and then we're going.
And you know?
Okay, and you're like, I got plans at 7:30. I can't make it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
We planned this shit out. We're going there. We're going to fucking ghost box. We're going to walk around. What'd you keep saying? I'm not doing it. Why don't you take my sister? I'm not doing it. What happened? Trouble. I mean,
But I'm there.
You're scared.
Like I tell you guys all the time, it's just you guys are just straight money long. And you guys just think
He said just straight money
when you think of stuff, you think that I'm like you guys.
Oh, you think you're not a bitch?
because you don't
Exactly,
do
but
it.
I'm not.
Oh,
Come on.
I
But
beg
what
you
I'm
differ.
saying
Okay,
is,
chip eater.
is I'm down. As long as you tell me ahead of time and you're like, hey, this is the date that we're gonna do it.
Okay, so I'll tell you now, we don't have a date
I
set yet,
understand that, I'm
but
just
this
saying-
is the plan. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna find somewhere that will allow us to go in, whether they're in there with us for a few hours at night, even if they allow us in there for only 2 hours. Cool, we'll be in there for 2 hours, and then after that we'll go ghost box the fucking cemetery.
Just goes walks me.
Okay, we'll fucking you get
My box will be done.
We can download the app right now, and then like, so you can ask, like, is there anybody here? And then we'll do it after. You're invite shit to your house, we won't tell any.
You're right. You look at
So I'm just saying, like, good.
Should I download the app? So,
You want to
say
talk?
blink twice for no, blink once for yes.
Okay, there you go.
It's shaking.
No, my God.
So it was hella crazy coincidence. Like, so when I lived up there in 40, fucking, we did that shit. We did the little ghost thing, and I'm like, I don't believe any of this shit. It's super fucking fake. It's not fucking true. And then after doing that shit, fucking, you know, Valerie lived downstairs. She was like, yeah, we should fucking be hella mad if you're gonna fucking bang around up there, fucking hell late at night, stomping and fucking like slamming the door and this and that. And so I was like, she was telling me that, and I'm like, I wasn't even home at that time. What are we talking about? And she's like, no, like I clearly heard you. I'm like, nah, I think you're fucking tripping. And so one night I'm standing at the front door and I'm fucking smoking, and my brother and Ashley are sitting on the couch. So I'm at the front door and we're talking, and I'm standing outside. My fucking bedroom door opens, boom, slam shut. Windows closed, no AC on because our AC was broken. And I'm like, all right, wait a minute. And I'm like, no, I just seen that. What the fuck I do now? Because I gotta stay in there. And so fucking, I'm like,
Mom's house.
yeah, I'm like, I'm like, shit.
Mom.
The craziest part is I'm like, you know, that was fucking weird. And I'm thinking the same thing, like, okay, so my window's open, like, obviously I'm fucking tripping right now. Craziest part, because that motherfucker slammed. You know, you slam these bedroom doors, they close. Motherfucker pop back open, slammed again. And I was like, I had to go for a drive. I just fucking got around for a little while, fucking scared out of my mind.
Bro, I was at my homie's house, bro, and he was going to pick up his roommate that lived there. He's picking him up from the airport. He's like, hey, bro, just chill here, you know, good, you know, be back soon. He was in Grand Bay. And so like, all right, cool. Sitting there playing games. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get high and watch a movie. So he has a dog named Bees. He was like a golden retriever, dope ass dog. And fucking, we're sitting there, and the sliding door to the backyard is open, and the front door's shut. You know, everything's cool. We're watching the movie. I'm watching the movie. Dog's chilling, and we're sitting there, and all of a sudden you just hear like a loud like like it was weird. It was like somebody's voice, like the depth of somebody's voice. And I sat up and I looked, and as I'm looking, I look to my left, and the dog is fucking like looking around like this. So I know I'm not tripping. I was like, something. I heard something. So I walk out, like I'll go to walk to the sliding door, and I hear it again. I was like, what the fuck? It's like 12 at night. You know, nobody up. It's like a uppity neighborhood. And fucking the dog starts sketching out, like panting and all that stuff. I said, okay, you're going outside. So I sent the dog outside, I shut the door, I locked it, I locked the front door, and I walked outside, I sat in my car. And waited for homeboy to go back. And what they did, they were like, what are you doing? I was like, I told you I would stay here, so I'm here. You know what I mean? I was like, fucking the front door. I'm pretty sure I locked it. Yeah, I was thinking, the dog might be fucked up. I was like, I heard something in that house, and they were like, oh, bro, it's fine. Like, we hear shit and see shit all the time. And he's talking about, he's like, yeah, I turned around. One time there was like a face in front of me. Like, I was like, that's fine. So you leave me here by myself without telling me this beforehand?
That's the fucked up part. Is somebody knows something and they don't say nothing.
Yeah.
And then the whole time you're thinking like, bro, I'm tripping right now. And they're like, no, I see shit all the
But then I found out
time.
the dog was just a pussy too, because one time I got to their house and they were all asleep and they told me to like come in and the door was locked. So I went through the side gate, the dog was outside. Then I walked back and the dog froze and looked at me. And I turned around, I was like, it's okay, Bees. And this dog took off and pissing himself and all this shit. After that I was like, fuck. I was like, maybe this dog was just fucking with me, you know what I mean? Like, maybe it was just a pussy and it wasn't nothing.
That's it, dude. So you can get fucking like animals to do that shit too. Like, I don't know if you ever been chilling somewhere and you fucking got your dog, fucking whatever. Motherfucker just stop and look real quick.
Yeah.
You know?
The dog just perks up and looks.
Look at that.
Like, you feel something weird at the same time. You're like, huh?
Dude, Queenie used to do that shit when we lived in 42. She fucking laying on my bed sleeping. Next thing I know, dude, she's just sitting there fucking hair all up on her back. And I'm like, bro, you need to chill that shit out, man. You need these fucking blankets right now because I ain't dealing with that. Yeah, but he was calling me, so.
Yeah, pussies in there too?
He's telling you, like, nah, you need to fucking, you need to check that out.
No, this is nice.
Sure. You know, alarm got fucking 10, 12. Friday night.
Look, as you're saying that, look at my phone, it's the same shit. I always do it, no matter what.
Alright, so I feel like we can go ahead and wrap this one up. I'm just gotta go home. Chris is over here, but
Don't put me on blast, bro. The baby's asleep, my baby's tripping, bro. Y'all was talking about ghosts,
she's
and now I gotta go
leaving
home.
comments. She's like,
Leaving comments, yeah.
she's gonna say, get home
She's
now.
probably saying
Fucking
some
her
dumb
comments.
ass shit like that, and then was like, I better not say this, because you'll get an earful, like, you know.
You're gonna walk in the fucking house with fucking holy water.
What is it?
You're hanging around the fucking heathen kids again.
Power of Christ.
You wanna talk about your demons in my house? I can drink green tea all day. You wanna bring your demons out? Just go right here, I'm sure you'll want to.
Oh shit. Alright folks, so we'll get this message out to fucking everybody who follows Loyal Legacy on Facebook. We'll get the fucking everything worked out. We're gonna jump back into more about fucking
Hopefully Jose's not drowning.
pretty much everything we talked about tonight. We're gonna we gotta check on, we gotta figure out some times and dates to do all this good stuff. And as we do, we gotta thank our guests as always. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate you guys fucking hanging out for a
Thanks for
while.
having
Yes,
us.
sir, yes, sir.
Appreciate everybody who tapped in tonight. Jose, fucking stop being grounded. Prospect, see you soon.
This Modelo's for you.
Yeah, this Modelo's for the Prospect.
Modelo Special and Modelo Negro.
Modelo brewed for the fighting spirit.
Yeah, right, Blue.
But as always, appreciate you guys.
Legacy, baby.
Little Legs, thanks for checking in.
I'm gonna take Buck, let's go home too.
You guys didn't answer any question. Everybody was like trying to